Let's pretend we scored a goal. Let's pretend we scored a goal.
Yes! Welcome to Top 4. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
We've got Costa. Diego Costa. I just don't think you understand.
For how long though?
Oh, we've got it. We've got it.
I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I can't play with my hat. You cannot play with my hat, Arsenal.
I'm joined by Adrian, a Liverpool fan.
Bro, I'm tired. Like that's it. I'm tired, bro. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna shout. I'm tired. I've had enough.
And we're joined by Remy, a Manchester United fan.
You know, I think Man United are connected with the Zine architects because they're the best at drawing.
I like that. Let's kick things off at the Etihad.
I swear.
Man City 2, Tottenham 2. Good points, I think. Is it a good result for the?
I wanted Tottenham to lose that game.
I know, me too. Me too.
Why?
Until I calm down, because we hate Tottenham. What are you talking about?
Bruv.
Listen, mate.
This fake
Oh,
Arsenal
mate.
hate Tottenham thing.
The fake thing.
The fake
what
thing,
fake
man.
thing? Just because you don't have any rival, because everyone hates you.
No, because Tottenham are supposed to hate Arsenal because Arsenal are better than Tottenham. Arsenal shouldn't care about Tottenham.
I heard that.
That's the level.
That's the point.
To be honest, I don't give a monkey's about Everton because we're bigger boys for
You
them.
know what I mean?
It's still.
Do you think I care about Fulham?
Hold on.
Do you think I worry about Fulham?
Hold on.
Like they're my little brothers. They're like our Everton on the road.
Chelsea Fulham is not even starting to talk about it. Let's not even bring that derby up. It's just not something to
Fulham
talk
were
about.
fighting for the Champions League, it would be, but it's not.
So hold on. Ain't Tottenham in the Champions League though?
Yeah, no, you hear what I mean?
No.
But you know
Stop.
what I mean?
Stop. It's because first of all, it's local rivalry. Like that thing you can't just throw to the side. What, you don't think Celtic and Rangers are on the heat even when Celtic Rangers were like in League 5? Them are still on the heat, bro. It matters. It matters. Okay. Everton, Liverpool. You hate Everton. Huh? You hate Everton?
No, I'm indifferent to them.
No, stop lying. You hate Everton.
I'm indifferent. No. I hate United. I don't hate Everton. I don't hate Everton.
Unbelievable.
I hate United. I don't hate Everton.
Anyway, we hate Tottenham. Let's just put it that way. That's why. When they were 2-0 down, I thought, great, let's wrap this up. When they went 2-2, I was like, damn, don't tell me they're going to come and win again.
Was it 2-0?
Yeah, it was 2-0.
Yeah, it was 2-0.
Oh my god.
Lloris had a man, bro.
What a weird
Lloris's goal was 2-0.
What a weird match that was. I mean, what happened to Tottenham in the first half? I did not recognise that Spurs side.
They're playing free at the back, bro.
What, free at the... I mean, it's worked for them.
It's worked for them, though.
It's been working for them all season.
When you get Guardiola, bro, man knows that's his
Guardiola.
system.
Yeah, but Man City stepped up. They stepped it up.
They did.
You reckon because of that humiliating defeat at Everton?
Yeah, it looked like the Man City of those first 6 games. It looked like them of old.
Fair enough. I mean, that's a shout. But I mean, yes, City were that good, but how bad were Spurs? Like organising, everything was just. Is it with Yang Vertonghen out? Is that what happens? Is this what we're supposed to, what we expect to see, or what? You know?
Do you know what's so weird? One thing, like you think, like when a team is playing poorly, you think that's when you got to take your chances and you got to put balls in the back of the net. Like City did that. They scored twice and they still couldn't win the game.
To be fair, they deserved the penalty. I mean, the referee.
That was the linesman has to give that.
Add that to the list.
That was just a classic
You
Premier
see,
League
the
moment.
thing is, you can't blame that's the system, bro. That's the system. Oh, fourth official. What is the fourth official doing,
So I
bro?
tell you what, he should be. You know, Kyle Walker should be sent off.
Yeah.
It's called cheating.
No, gone.
It's called cheating.
And he even admitted it after the game.
Yeah, man.
That's the one, you know,
No shame.
he said, "Oh no, but the keeper saved it anyway." And then we went on the other end and scored.
Nah, but one thing you got deep there. Regardless, Sterling should have scored that, though, innit?
What are you talking about?
He
He was pushed.
He wasn't going to score anyway. We all know Sterling can't finish. He was going to miss anyway, and he should have scored anyway.
The opportunity.
Poor blimey.
Bro, you can't say that when he hasn't had the opportunity to have a clean shot on goal.
Okay,
Big
also,
man.
I can't lie. I slightly agree because I feel like Sterling would have missed anyway.
Yeah,
But
thank you.
He didn't have the opportunity to probably miss.
Like I'm not.
No, when you're first looking at it, like, yo, Sterling, open up the body already and score, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not justifying the
foul.
push.
It's
I'm
a
not
foul.
justifying the push. But if you push Diego Costa in that same place, he scores a goal.
Yeah, because he's stronger than Sterling. Look at the size difference. Look at two players who can play.
Fair enough.
First of all, Sterling's not a striker.
He's not a finisher.
Let's just deep it. He's not a striker.
And he missed a few chances as well. He missed quite a few chances in the game.
Yeah,
Same thing with Aguero.
You'll get that in every City game. Sterling's going to miss chances. You can put money on it. But, you know, at the end of the day, Kyle Walker shouldn't be on the pitch. I think he gave the assist for the first goal.
He
was
did
it?
give a fantastic
Yeah,
assist.
you know, and it was a brilliant assist. I can't deny that. But,
Bravo. Can we please talk about Bravo, bro?
well, go on.
He wasn't that
Leave
bad.
him alone. Why? What's
I mean,
wrong
if
with
we're talking about
Bravo?
any keeper, surely
Like,
Lloris.
alright, let me say, I've played goalkeeper, yeah.
Have you?
Trust.
No, not professional, but like, not that deep. That's not. But fam,
What was
there's
this?
only one place Son can put that ball, bro. Come on, you have
Oh,
to
right,
get-
you're saying the Sun goal. Okay.
Yeah, the Son, the first one, like boom.
Yeah, 'cause Ali
I
even
can't-
ran
you
in
can't
the
do-
net.
You can't do nothing about them. Bro. The hair's not, Courtois not saving
No
it.
one's saving
No
that.
one's saving that, bro. The second one, bro. Come on, bro. And another one, there's a pet peeve of mine, yeah.
That's harsh.
There's a
That's
pet
really
peeve of
harsh.
mine. Even before that, yeah. Defenders who are calling for offside, bro. Play to the whistle, bro.
Yeah,
Yep.
nah, you got to play.
But I think that's a
No,
tactic, innit?
No, we're talking outside the league.
If Otamendi,
No, you
yeah,
play whistle.
if Otamendi doesn't put up his hand and he gets to Son, he blocks that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's true. I think, you know, if that was us, like I was saying, when we were in our under 10s and whatnot,
Yeah.
our coaches will be on our ears. But then there's so many things now that people get away with in football. I see people walk on a pitch. I mean, I remember I used to walk when I was like 10. I used to get like completely, like, we're talking rage to a 10-year-old for, you know, just walking around the pitch. I'm tired. Many players walk around the pitch and it just happens. But anyway, the point is, you think Bravo... It's another thing where, look, two shots on target for Spurs and they scored twice.
goals, bro.
It's it's happening to City all the time. What are you saying,
In
Remy?
terms of Bravo, I think everyone's getting at him, and yeah, against him, said he was poor. And the whole stat about, you know, I think he saved like 4. Oh no, sorry, he hasn't saved. I think 6 of his last 8 attempts, something like that.
Yeah.
So everyone's using that stat, and because against Tottenham, it was two shots on target, 2 goals. The 2 goals were fine; they were normal goals. He didn't do anything wrong in that. But people just getting at him again because it links to the stat.
Was the hair like that, bro, when you first come to the league, bro?
No,
Man, them were just having shots and target, the ball just going past. Nah, man.
The hair was a bit-
Make some saves, bro.
The hair
He was
was a bit
shaking,
tricky.
but he was
At
saving
least,
things,
at
bro.
It's just the in the air he was poor, but shot stopping he was always good.
Bro, that's what I'm asking, all I'm
I
asking
don't
for.
know, bro. Like, against Everton, every single goal that went in, Bravo should have saved.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not.
4 of them.
4 of them, bro. In
I
one
don't
game.
agree with that.
4 of them.
I don't agree with that.
Bro, I saw we went through this.
First of
I
all,
saw we watched it and we went through every goal.
the Davis goal, not to go back there, but the Davis goal was a chip over Bravo, right?
Yeah,
then
but
the Lookman one was through his legs.
No,
How you get beat through
that's
your legs?
appalling. The Lookman was
How you get
appalling.
beat through your legs, B?
What do you mean?
How you get
Do you remember when
beat through
Joe Hart? Do you remember when Giroud scored last season at home against Man City, right? And it was it was a good finish, and it was through Joe Hart's legs. There was no complaints about the goalkeeper. It was a very good finish.
How you getting beat through your legs,
No, it was a good finish. No, it was
Like,
a good finish.
if
If
you're
you're the goalkeeper in that situation where the ball, where you're running, like, you know, someone's coming down on the side and the ball is landing perfectly for you as well, you're so handicapped in that scenario. You just gotta hope the ball hits you.
I mean, if you're standing on the right of the goal and the ball goes to the left, there's not much you can do. If it goes exactly where you are, dead centre,
It's
through your legs.
Through the legs, though.
No, you can't do it.
You can't expect a
weren't
goalkeeper to
concentrating, bro.
but you can't expect a goalkeeper
You weren't
to
concentrating,
stop a ball going through his legs.
I
Because but if he's standing like, let's say both your legs are closed. If he's standing like that, what kind of position do you think he's going to be diving at? How else do you think he's going to be diving
That's
to
poor
save the ball?
concentration, bro.
I mean, you know, if you said save it with his foot, fine. You know, we can argue that all day. But
Have you seen the stat about Claudio Bravo that was like he has the lowest shot saved percentage in the Premier League?
but because all the shots on target are going in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, as in,
Yeah.
no. What I mean is like in an average game you might have 6-7 shots on goal, and then the game is 2-0. But for Man City, for whatever reason, it's constantly happening.
Yeah, but
Where
do you not think the keepers at Hull or at Swansea are receiving way more shots than Bravo, and they're saving a few of them?
Yeah, but it's I think it's a different scenario because obviously he's got the spotlights on him. It's because of the whole heart situation. It's not good for him, innit? It's not good for Bravo at the moment. And especially when Guardiola came out and said at Old Trafford that this was the best performance he's ever seen Bravo do, and he was very poor at Old Trafford as well. But I think a guy who's got how many titles now under his belt, you're not lucky just to be in that.
No one says he's lucky.
No, I'm just saying he's a good goalkeeper. I'll tell you what, Liverpool would have him.
Might give you some stats,
Liverpool would have him. Say that right now. Liverpool will take him.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Liverpool will take him.
No.
Chile's number 1.
Yeah.
Barca's number 1,
Yeah.
and Man City's number 1. You would take him.
Bro, listen to these stats, bro. Mike, drop the
He's been
stats,
poor.
bro.
Claudio Bravo averages saves per game
1.37.
Right.
That is poor.
Yeah, because they're not on target though. My point is,
No, but they are on target.
no, because
Six in his last two games.
how many times do you know a game where you have just one shot or two shots on target and they both go in?
Yeah.
No, because more time you get shots at you that are like 6, 7, 8 on target, and you might have conceded 1. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
So you're basically saying there's no stat pattern.
in ratio. Yeah, there's no.
I would agree with you if he had like a solid defence in front of him, but he doesn't.
Well, that's even worse.
No,
I think that's worse.
Exactly.
No, but what I'm saying is like he's receiving shots. We've seen it against Everton. We've seen like he's receiving shots and he's not saving them.
So Peter, you're basically saying that every time he concedes, it's basically unsavable.
No, say for example, when West Ham I think won 5-0. Was it, sorry, when they beat West Ham 5-0. Was he in goal in that game? I can't remember.
I think so.
Now imagine how many shots do you think were faced at him? I guarantee there was none. I guarantee none of them went on target. So guess what? He has no save conversion in that game.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So then when you turn around and say, okay, look, the next game he's gonna have 2 shots at him and they've both gone in.
Yeah.
Then when Michael pulls up the stat, he's got 1% save conversion. Well, yeah, because you look at some games they keep clean sheets, Man City,
Yeah.
and then some games when they lose, it's like by 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, like
point.
you know,
That's a good point.
I mean, just the Everton defeat, of course. I'm not going to excuse him for that. But as a team, they were so
But
bad.
Peter,
against
Peter,
Everton.
do you know my thing is?
Go
How
on.
many clean sheets has he got?
he's got 4 in 19.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Look,
that's bad defending.
you say that. Let's go. How many?
Bravo is this. He works for what Pep wants. His footwork is great. He's great on the ball.
Bruv, he's dead, bruv. Save some shots, bruv.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
So let Remy talk. Go ahead.
No, guys. What I've watched a few City games, you know, and watching when he gets the ball, you know, he is actually good with his feet. So, you know, Pep wants the goalkeeper to start the attack. Well, start the attack from behind and then go from there. Bravo's good for that.
In the Premier, you keep it simple.
Do you know what?
I want my goalkeeper to save the ball.
There's a point there, though. Yeah, is Pep leaving this man out to dry?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean leaving him out the
So say for example, the style of play that Pep wants from Bravo,
Yeah.
it might be compromising him in other areas. Not saying that he can't save shots anymore. Not trying to say that, but just there's a massive confidence thing that he's been knocked off with. Like Bravo plays with no confidence whatsoever, and that's his weak element. It's not his talent. It's mentally there's something wrong. He's been shot there mentally. So when he gets his confidence back, I think he's going to become one of those top goalkeepers, and we'll be like, okay, it makes sense why he's Chile's number 1.
He needs to be
and
able
why
to
he was
save shots, bro.
You
can't come to the Prem and not make
the
saves,
media are
bro.
already against him. The media are already against him because of the whole Joe Hart thing. So I don't know how he's going to turn it around.
No, it's not even that, bro. He's come to Joe. He got rid of Joe Hart, yeah. Bought him Bravo, but the guy's playing trash, bro.
I mean, Joe Hart's not even having the best of times at Torino. Just saying. Out there, he's not having the best of times either. But
like me, yeah. When he got rid of Joe, I was happy in it because obviously after Euros, yeah, he was like, "Bruv, get rid of this guy, bro."
You saw him in pre-season as well. In pre-season, Man City were not having good pre-season games with Hart in goal.
But Joe Bravo is not the answer, bro. First of all, they need to get Company back. If somehow they can get him fit.
Company is old.
Do you know what? I've got faith in Bravo. I think when we find a confident Bravo, let's have this argument again.
Saves, bro.
Let's have the argument again.
I don't have 19 games to wait for your confidence to grow.
Say that again, Remy.
Remember World Cup 2014?
Right.
He was one of those goalkeepers that everyone was talking about.
Right. Yeah. He's talented.
He needs to make saves, though. That's
Do you know
it.
what? I'll go beyond and say this, and it might sound very bold, and I don't give a damn. He's a world-class goalkeeper. He's just not on form. He's not. I'll tell you why. Because he's been. Let's say he's been world class for about 4 years, 3 to 4 years, right? Because he's having a bad 6 months does not make him not world class anymore.
I heard that.
You understand? So I he's got 2 Copa Americas. He's got a Champions League. He's got La Liga. He's got Copa del Rey. He was goalkeeper of the year when he was at Sociedad, for crying out loud. This guy is a decent goalie. He's a good goalie. Yeah. So it's just I think for me it's mentally. Once he gets the confidence back, watch. And if City do pull off this title some way somehow, there'll be a lot of a lot of humble pie will be sliced.
Should we leave City for a little while and talk a bit about Tottenham? Because Tottenham, it was a really good comeback from them. Do you know what I think?
I don't know. If you're a Spurs fan, you would take a draw in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but you'd take a draw before the game.
You'd have taken a draw before the game.
And take it down.
But I think as a Spurs fan, there's I don't know. Some Spurs fans might think, look, this is why we can't win the league. because you're turning up to the Etihad and you're getting worked. That they got worked in that first half. Let's not sleep on this thing. They got worked in the first half, and so I don't know, man. It is because Tottenham has got mediocre players. They haven't got any outstanding players in their team. What did you not say?
Let's not say mediocre.
Mediocre is a bit harsh. Mediocre is a bit harsh. They've got very good players.
It's average. It's average. No. For example, when you look. Okay, so let's say they got good players, but they're not very good players. Yeah, they're just good players. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, we agree. Okay, we agree.
I think Kane's very good.
Like 6s and 7s out of 10. Yeah.
I'm not sure about Kane, but what's it called? I'm still not sure about Kane. Put Kane in another team. I need to see Kane in another team.
Why is that a thing?
Why? Shall I tell you why? Because when he's at England, guess what? He does nothing.
Yeah.
He does nothing at an international level.
Yeah, but it's not like in Tottenham he's getting the best service ever.
Listen, okay, has Kane been as good as Rooney was in his peak?
We're not comparing Kane.
No. The point I'm making is Kane is not. No one's really convinced that he deserves that big move yet. No one's convinced.
I think he could.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Why not?
Not that he can't get it. Yeah. I'm saying that if, say for example, Chelsea bought him for like £50 million, you'll be sweating. Exactly. You'll be sweating. So he's not good. He's not Diego Costa, and he's not Sergio Aguero, and he's not Alexis Sanchez. Case closed, right?
He's at least 5 years younger than all of them.
The last 2 seasons.
Say that again, Remy.
He's averaged 30 goals over the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, because he plays for Spurs.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In the Premier League.
He plays for Spurs.
In the Premier League.
He plays for a team in the Premier League that challenged for the title last season.
A team that's not great he's getting 30 goals.
No, because like for example, you see the Bale situation. For example, when he was at Spurs, murking. The point was, can he do it when he gets to Madrid? And when he got to Madrid, guess what? He's leveling with them men up there. He gets more goals than Benzema, for crying out loud. So no one argues Bale no more, right? Yeah. Whereas Bale was questionable. It's not like, and let's not lie. Kane is not even as good as Bale when he was at Spurs.
But let me understand this. You're making it okay. Let's say he doesn't leave Tottenham.
Yeah.
Then when is the point where you judge him? Let's say he stays at Tottenham his whole career. When are you going to say he's good?
When he wins something for Tottenham Hotspur. If I turn around and you say, look, Tottenham won an FA Cup, or they won a Premier League, or they won something, and it was down to Kane being one of the focal points of that team, then I have to give him his props. I can't deny that.
Bale never won anything at Tottenham.
But that's the point. He moved on.
But Bale was sick.
Check this.
He needs to move to be sick.
I hear what he's saying. Bale did dirt.
Bale didn't need to move.
Oscar. No. That's because Bale, compared to the rest of that Tottenham team, was shelves above them, man.
Peter, I think you're being unfair, bruv. If you score 25 goals in the season, what more can you do?
Twice.
What do you mean?
No, if you're a striker, you're putting the ball in the net 25 times in the league. What more can you do?
He doesn't, but because he's not good when he's for England.
No.
He's not even good.
Let's talk about Spurs, bro. What more can you do?
In Tottenham's last 8 goals, he's been involved in 6 of them.
Okay, sure. Let's see what he does for Tottenham this year then.
Yeah, I'm gonna see these.
But he did it. Like
no,
he's doing his part.
Okay, listen, he's done nothing for Tottenham.
But last
in terms
season,
of trophies
last season, if Tottenham won the league and Kane scored the same amount of goals, we'd be like, oh, Kane did his job.
Shall I tell you why? It was the point you missed out.
It was a Leicester miracle.
No, because the point is, you said if.
Okay.
No, the point is this. His goals were not enough to lift Tottenham the title. That's the bottom line.
Didn't he score the same amount of goals as Vardy?
I'm not being harsh. I'm saying he's a good player, and that's it. Until I say. So what?
He got more goals than Vardy.
So what? Hang on. Did Kevin Phillips not get the golden boot? I'm sorry. So what? Bruv, you know what's mad about Kevin Phillips? Yeah. What's mad? He got 30 goals in that era with Sunderland, and they got relegated. But don't come on.
No, but
Don't bring listen, all I'm saying is don't bring me golden boot. That's what I'm saying.
No, but then it's like, what does Kane have to do?
Listen.
Team that's not gonna win the league.
Look, Aguero has won titles for Man City.
That's not fair.
No, it's not. It is fair. It's fair.
Oh.
He's won titles for Man City. Diego Costa won titles for Chelsea. Right? Alexis Sanchez has picked up an FA Cup for Arsenal.
Ooh, bro.
What?
What did Luis Suarez win for Liverpool?
Man said FA Cup. Yeah.
And guess what though? Here's the difference about Suarez though, yeah? We all knew that Suarez was kind of a boss anyway, yeah? Cool, calm. Then he moved on to Barcelona, and guess what he's doing? He's leveling them man there. It's not like it's Messi, then Suarez. Them men are all same level. And internationally, have you seen did you see what Suarez did to England in that World Cup?
No, I saw.
So on the international scale, guess what? He does dirt.
No, I saw.
You can't tell me a good Kane performance for England. One, friendly or not. One.
So you're saying that if he did well over the Euros, then you would have rated him higher?
let's say, for example, Kane's one of the main guys, yeah, and he gets England to like the semis or whatever. He has a good tournament. I said, you know what? Kane is just one step away. He's one step away from like, say he joins Man United. Man United win the league and he's there. Yeah. Then I'm like, cool, bang. I can't argue Kane. Look, I do hate Tottenham, yes, but what I'm saying is that you take away. Name me what Spurs player right now gets into your team.
What, Liverpool?
Alderweireld.
Quite a few of them.
Alderweireld.
Quite a few of them.
Go on, Alderweireld. Danny Rose. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Where?
Yes, let's not do this again.
Man United.
We've done this already. We've had this debate already. Danny Rose gets into a...
Hold on.
Mad team, bro.
He gets into the Arsenal team.
He's the best left back in the Prem.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh my god.
Hey, bro, you're gonna make me choke on my tropical team, bro.
I said Rose is the best left back in the Prem. It's not like England are garbage.
Simple thing. Name the better left back.
Aspilicueta.
Cesar.
Aspilicueta.
Joyce, we're playing as a centre back this year.
Listen, the question is, bro, your question.
Best left back in the league. Let's name one. Best left back in the league. Name one that we can.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'm biased, but Monreal to me is better than Danny Rose.
Oh, stop it!
Personally, he is.
Stop. In what season has Monreal been better than Danny Rose?
Last season.
This season, stop it! Man, say this season! Pete, you're losing your
I'm
point
not
here.
gonna lie. You asking me who would I take? Listen, Cresswell's better than Rose.
Aaron Cresswell.
What are you not talking about? You're not going on like you wouldn't have Aaron Cresswell. You know that when he's been at West Ham and he's been fit, he's been a very good player.
Yeah.
Bro, he's played like 10 games for West Ham.
He came back from injury like the other day.
Yeah. Like, guess what? West Ham are winning, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm sure you saw that.
Bro.
Yeah.
I think can you accept you're scraping a bit here.
Listen.
Danny Rose is the.
So Danny Rose.
Oh, we are getting off topic. We are getting off topic.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
on this Kane thing.
My point was this
Right.
with Spurs, isn't it? My point with Spurs is this: Spurs are not good enough to win the league. That was the point I was trying to make because they're a star away. They're not even a star. They're a couple stars. There's no stars at Spurs. Yeah. There's no stars that like there is at Chelsea, at Liverpool,
But I
at
think
Man United,
I think
at
that's
Arsenal.
so unfair because the first thing I was thinking, you know, when you're listing Costa, Aguero, all these players that have won stuff for their clubs, though they also have phenomenal players with them.
Yeah.
Kane doesn't really have that.
No, but I'm saying I was gonna get to midfield. I was gonna move it along the whole way.
Talking about Kane, and
Shall I tell you what?
saying Kane's not gonna.
You know what's mad? Their best player is Hugo Lloris because he's a world-class goalkeeper. Yeah. There's no other world-class player in that team. Maybe Alderweireld. You can argue.
I don't know. I think best centre back in the league.
Probably best centre back in the league, right? Okay, cool. So I can argue him. Those are the two you take.
And he's been playing well.
And he's and he's been playing well. He's been you can see efficiently what they do. I'm not saying Kane doesn't do anything at all, but you tell me this right now. Last year, that hot Kane that everyone was talking about, he would have lifted Tottenham to the title. He should have lifted Tottenham to the title. If that's what you want to say.
Yeah, but it was.
But what? They went to Chelsea and collapsed. Why? Because they can't beat the big lot. They don't beat the big lot. But they went to Old Trafford and late. But they were
unfair because Leicester were still 5-6 points ahead.
They were
So it
all,
was like, okay,
they were awesome. But remember.
Win it.
They were awesome, but if Tottenham kept that pressure on, remember Leicester at one point had a stumble, I think, with West Ham. There were times when Leicester was starting to slide, but because no one was there to back it up.
No, Leicester only had 2 at the end of the season before the Chelsea game. They only had 2 draws, so that was it. That was it.
No, that was it. But guess what? It was 5 points we're talking. You're saying 5 points. If you have 2 draws and Tottenham beat West Brom at home and they beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, there are some games that they lost to Newcastle home and away last year. Home and away Newcastle. They lost to Leicester at home in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? So you look at those kind of games there where you think, wait, Tottenham should have walked this.
Home and away.
Yeah, home and away.
They
drew at home against Stoke. Do you know what I'm saying? There were games that they should have been putting away.
To be fair, the 5-0, let's erase that one.
What do you mean the 5 Leicester race?
No, it was end of the season, isn't it? Like the league was done, that, etc.
They wanted to finish above Arsenal more than we.
To be honest, innit?
Let me tell you, they wanted to finish above us more than we did, bro. And what?
To relegate a team.
Listen, the epitome of Tottenham Hotspur, bottlers, bruv.
Yeah.
Chokers.
Yep.
That's them. Why? Because the players ain't good enough.
The same cloth, innit?
Whatever, mate. That's why you lot are courting Alexis, yeah? Because you want our stuff. That's why you took Van Persie, because you want our stuff. Don't make jokes, Remy.
Don't do that.
Don't you dare do that.
Just because you buy from a team, it doesn't...
No, don't cuss the team you're buying from.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Of course you can. No, you can't. Of course you can't. Don't cuss the team you're buying from. Don't do that.
What are you talking about?
Don't do that.
So is Montpellier goods?
Who, Montpellier?
Yeah.
Innit?
No, they're not good.
Like you man didn't sign Sol Campbell from the Scum.
Oh, free transfer because he knew where the right way was. He decided I want to go to Arsenal. What? What can you do? When Spurs players leave and say, "Look, I want to win trophies," that's what it's
on
about.
a road though, in terms of this season,
Yeah.
I do agree that I don't think Tottenham are good enough to win it. They're playing well and they do look like a threat when you're playing against them. Like even against United, they pushed us even though we won the game. They pushed us really hard. It's just getting to that final level, getting over the line. I don't see it happening.
It's true.
I just don't see it.
You know what? Against the big teams away from home, they're poor. They laid down at Old Trafford. You can't be losing like that against this Man United team, which is not fully oiled yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United are still finding their steps. It's still finding their steps. What did they do at Anfield? I can't remember. Was it 0-0?
But it was 1-1, yeah.
Huh? No, sorry. Oh yeah, it was 1-1. Yeah, because I remember at White Hart Lane, you lot should have won that game. I don't even know how you lot even drew that.
I think they drew with you guys as well.
Yeah, they don't beat Arsenal at the Emirates. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, so away from home game and against the top teams, not been good.
Yeah, I mean, City away. This City team came out and turned out like gangsters on the first half.
I think it was a very good.
It was great football though. It was great entertaining match.
Because they were out.
Yeah.
Let's see how Spurs get on, because you know what? If this comeback means something, we'll see how they progress on in the next few games. Because Poch is a good manager. They've got a good team. They have got a good team. But
can we talk about celebration of the day? It was definitely Jesus.
Jesus, bro.
I felt bad for him.
I felt so bad for him too.
I loved it.
How can your first touch be a goal in the Premier League?
It wasn't his first touch, but still.
I swear it was.
Second touch.
Sorry guys, second touch.
No, he did come on and do a madness though.
First couple of
He was good.
touches.
He was really good.
Yeah, he came when he was like, "Whoa, okay, welcome to the Premier League."
Your name can't be Jesus and your swag. It's as simple as
No,
that.
that's my thing.
I mean,
I don't know what Navas is doing.
Yeah, where's Navas?
I don't know what
to be
Navas
fair,
is
Navas at Seville was a baller. But anyway, I don't know what happened. At
86 on FIFA and that.
I don't know what happened. But are both teams finishing in the top four?
Hey, someone's missing out, bro.
Both these teams?
Someone.
What?
Okay, who's more likely to finish outside the top four between Manchester City and Tottenham?
I'd say City,
What?
I'm saying Tottenham. I'm saying Tottenham.
Tottenham, all the way.
Like, I can't lie, I feel like this Tottenham side is conflicted because it's still stuck in the ideals of Tottenham, Butler's, always an Arsenal shadow. But then I'm starting to see Pochettino implement his style of play and make Tottenham a good footballing side. Because I'll be honest, I think Tottenham, they're a decent team.
They are.
They are. They've only lost 2 games as well. They're hard to beat.
They've only lost 2 games, yeah?
I think they've only conceded
lost
like
2
7 goals in open play, or was it 5? I can't really
Yeah,
remember.
it's very stiff, tight Tottenham like they were last year.
But then, guys, put this into perspective. After everything we've said about City, they've been poor for a long stretch of time. They're only 3 points behind Tottenham after all of that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really?
it's not that bad.
I thought
Behind
Tottenham was 6.
And I feel
I thought City
I
was
feel
6.
when Guardiola gets it right, bro.
Yeah, but
again.
I don't think you understand. Like, one weekend everyone drops points and Arsenal goes second. Out of where? We were 5th at 1 week last week. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff.
the nature
That
of the
top
league.
4, that top 6 is gonna change.
Hey, where's Liverpool now? Like 4th?
I don't know.
Liverpool 4th. They're on 45 points.
45.
Man, to go second the other day.
Listen, he brought up Liverpool. Let's get straight down to Anfield. Flipping hell.
Wow! Hey!
Adrian, what the hell happened at Fortress Slaughterhouse Anfield?
Slaughterhouse, bro.
Slaughterhouse.
Well, we lost.
I told you, man.
You know what? Do you know what? Liverpool have been going for a good run of like clean sheets, not conceding many goals. 1 goal maybe here and there. Going to Old Trafford to only concede 1 is a thing.
It was Matip,
and it was, I
Matip,
swear it was an offside goal as well.
Matip.
Like I felt like, you know what? Klopp's getting it together. Like it's getting tight. It's getting real solid. Like listen, Liverpool is nicking a top 4 place. I think we can all agree, unless there are some doubters here. I think Liverpool do nick a top 4 place.
Like, I don't
Simply-
trust your defence.
but there's no
bro.
European football, so they ain't got to worry about like maybe because you got the League Cup semi-final coming round. Maybe that League Cup might be a bit of a distraction. The FA Cup's
I
here.
mean, it's 2 more
It's
games.
annoying.
It's 2 more games.
Question:
bro.
are you going to beat? No, let's talk Swansea. Let's get this
That
Liverpool Swansea
defence,
first,
bro,
because I want to talk to you about the League Cup semi-final as well. What do you put it down to? Your defeat against Swansea. What's it down to?
To be honest, if we won that game 2-0,
Yeah.
I would have said to you, it's a decent sort of comprehensive performance.
Right.
But ultimately, I think what it boils down to is, I think it's just poor mistakes in your defence.
Yeah.
I mean, Lovren done I don't know what kind of defensive header that was. Gives away a corner from the resulting corner. you know, we're missing knockdowns and Llorente pokes it in.
Yeah, the awesome game at Old Trafford as well. That's like the weird conflicting thing. It's like 1 week good performance, next week a bad one. Was this result always coming in terms of the way Liverpool have been over the last 2 months or so?
Yeah, because like this year we've been kind of poor, and you know, I've always said that I feel like there's gonna be a game wherein, you know, that's why I say I feel like we need to be a lot more clinical, because I feel like we had created enough to put that game to bed.
Yeah.
You know, and that, you know what? I was reserved, but now thinking about it, I'm wound up. Fam, what are we doing letting Tom Carroll? Who the hell is Tom Carroll? He was looking at Marco Verratti out there. What's going on?
Marco Verratti.
He had a great game.
He was moving like
God.
Messi, but I was like, yo, who's this guy?
Yeah. And it's annoying because like Lovren, don't give me, he's a co-hero. I like him. He's a passionate lad, but he's not good enough to be the starting Liverpool centre back.
Wow.
Listen, let me tell you this back five. Back five, yeah. Mignolet, Klein, Lovren. When you just look at the name, Milner and Klavan, bruv, they're not making team of the year.
What the hell is a Klavan?
No, Milner's he's been doing his stuff.
Actually, no, Klavan's been good
Not in
recently.
defence, bruv. Like when you look at the back four, bro, it's just like, wow, this is not team of the year.
Because it's makeshift. I mean, Milner, he's a what? With all due respect, I guess you could call him a failed centre mid. That left back. But I think Milner's played well there this season. But
like the first goal was shocking.
it was shocked, bruv. Like,
Yeah, it was weird. It was a bit weird. I was like, oh, what? Get in. I was like, yeah, go on. I thought, I hoped Swansea would just nick a point. You know what I mean? Like I can't believe you conceded 3 goals against Swansea.
against this Swansea side.
At home as well.
Because listen, because I was talking to my friends the other day about when Swansea were playing Arsenal.
Yeah,
they were like, they're not too sure. I'm like, bruv, this Swansea team, you should bang them.
Yeah.
You do your thing, you bang them 4-0.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking to myself, in my head, it was a case of how many are we scoring
Yeah, of
against.
course.
This
Yeah, of
Swansea
course.
side is a diabolical. What the hell is Mawson? Who here knows Mawson? Who is he?
It's the fact he had a nerve. He took
Who is he?
Ashley's number as well. He took Ashley Williams' number. I couldn't believe
For him
it.
to have the temerity to even header it in the Liverpool box.
I think they bought him from Barnsley or something.
I don't, fam.
You know, it's weird. If you had like accumulators and whatnot, that early kickoff killed all your accumulators straight away.
That's not in the Ackers.
That must have killed Ackers, bro. But it was weird. I mean, credit to Swansea in the second half. They did come out and actually give it, because first half, you know what was worrying? Swansea invited everything.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like it was a case of where when an underdog team comes, they sort of, they're deep, they're reserve sort of thing, and then they must have got in at half time, and then Clement must have been like, you know what, lads, we can nick something.
Yeah.
So obviously within the game, start to see them grow in confidence,
Yeah.
they're doing a bit more expansive things, and that's
Tell you what,
what happens.
You forget how good Llorente is as a striker. Like if you
No,
leave
but
that
five years
space-
ago, he was like
I know, yeah.
a revered striker.
Right,
bro.
right.
Get me?
And
European bad boys.
I think as a striker, do you lose finishing? Is that an attribute you lose?
No, I don't think
You
so.
don't think so, yeah?
Nah.
So when you think about it, to leave the space that he had, the amount of chances he could have, that he kept having on goal, it was just a bit bizarre. Even Sigurdsson's goal, it was like, it was just a mess everywhere.
I mean, what was it? Clavan cleared it, and
what
then
Klein was doing, I don't know, bro.
It was all a mess everywhere.
my guy,
It was
he
just-
disappeared.
I mean, is this a dent for Liverpool? Is this the reason why Liverpool won't win the league?
What, this particular game or what we saw within the game?
I mean, you got your Burnleys, you got your Swanseas, you got, who else did you lose to? That was a
Bournemouth,
shocking-
Burnley,
Bournemouth.
Swansea.
You know, Liverpool are good against the big teams,
Yeah.
and yet against the
Small ones as well.
The-
Fam, we won at the
small ones.
Emirates, we won at the Bridge, we beat City at home, drew with United, should have beat Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Like the big boys, I feel like we're ready for them. It's the small, and Alan Shearer noted it on Match of the Day. He was like, it might be an attitude thing, wherein players go through the motions, because it took for us to get to 2-0 down for us to be like proper frantic, proper at the races, so to speak. I don't know. It's because
I don't know, because I think, the first half we could have been 3-0 outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think that.
that's what I said.
attitude was necessarily the case.
If we won, because I thought Henderson, I thought you done all right.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone from the midfield onwards was poor, because they
I don't know. I thought Emery was a bit.
Sharon, yeah. That's a shame. I really like him. I think he's really good. I guess he doesn't get enough games. He's not match fit. I don't think. Firmino looks tired, but what goals he scored! Can we talk about Firmino's goals?
Yeah.
Especially that second one when he done the chest and volley, and I thought that was fantastic. Awesome goal.
He's in a Lewandowski.
He's a quality player for me, no man.
I think he's very good. I love.
No, it's good in a central role.
I think Coutinho, he's still a bit rusty. Obviously, the gelling wasn't there. When you ain't got Mane, you know, there's quite a lot of ingredients missing. So I think for what you
I think
had,
the fundamental ingredient is pace.
yeah, exactly.
That Liverpool side is not very quick at all.
Is it not worrying that even without Mane and a fully back to normal Coutinho, Sturridge still can't start for Liverpool?
I can't lie, he's on the way out.
The style of Liverpool's players changed.
So he's just
I've already said this.
He's not the focal point.
No, I understand.
He's not the
Like
focal
I
point.
get it, but
I'm not
even
saying he's not good. He just does not suit Klopp. That's the thing.
When the writing was on the wall is when Origi was getting games ahead of him.
Yep.
That's when the writing was on the wall for me.
Like, he's done, he's finished.
Yeah.
That's
Think of Origi. Never mind the fact that
So
you started.
why is it in January?
Why can't he adapt?
Because he's not good enough.
He's not that guy, bro.
No, not in a harsh way. Look, like,
Is he not
like,
good enough?
You can't stick Giroud at Man City. It wouldn't work.
No, but Pete,
Like there's some players that just
Pete,
can't. It doesn't work.
We all see Daniel Sturridge as a top class finisher, right?
Yeah.
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 So is it a matter of Daniel Sturridge not being good enough, or is it a matter of Klopp not being good enough to adapt him into the squad?
No, because when you've got Firmino, Coutinho, Mane, Lallana, where's the space for
Mane's
Sturridge?
not here.
No, but like for example, I'm talking about the main first team. That's where this argument really comes from.
Yeah.
He doesn't play for the first team. But when you've fine, there's a player that's injured. Why isn't Sturridge playing? Well, when Sturridge has been in the squad, how many goals has he got? He hasn't been that good.
No, he's got like
get
he's got 5 goals this season.
Bro, when Sturridge starts, he'll bang you a goal.
Listen, I think it's
It's all on
time.
the player, bro.
Yeah, I think he doesn't suit his
He's got 5
style.
goals this season. How many strikers coming off the bench?
Yeah,
That's
in
not
the
goal.
league, I think he's got 2.
I think he's even
Bro,
better.
He's not starting
You
games
have
in the
to
league.
adapt, bro.
Bro, he's had minutes where he's had minutes in a sense where like you look at Giroud where Sanchez was up top scoring goals and Giroud comes on still scoring goals, beat his way into the team.
No, but that's I don't think Sturridge is an impact player though. Like,
That's not his thing.
I wouldn't bring Sturridge off of the bench, and as quick as he is and as lively as he is, like I feel like he's the type of player who needs to grow into a game. Like I wouldn't call him I think Origi is more of an impact player than Sturridge.
And we've seen Sturridge. Sturridge is the fastest Liverpool player to get to 50 goals.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not.
If you start him,
No, but check this. Liverpool are like near the top fighting for the title race without Sturridge. There's nothing wrong that Klopp's doing.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, goals is not really there.
Provided-
no, it's not the problem.
Provided you're winning.
I
And
hear
provided
you,
you're winning. It's not like yeah, exactly. I mean, Sturridge needs to find a new club.
Yeah.
I understand why.
No.
Nah, I get you.
Do you know what I mean? So
We're in January. He needs to.
Arsene Wenger, get that checkbook out and just sign him up because I love Sturridge at Arsenal. I think he's quality in terms of finishing.
So do I.
But question: when you look at the form that Firmino's on, when you look at the form that Lallana's on, them guys there are killing it, and they got the cohesion.
Like,
When
yeah,
you
do
bring
you know
a-
there was you know like when you hate to see it turn out this way.
but
Like,
hey,
like Sturridge, like you're an amazing player. Like I hate that it came to this, but
yeah, that's how I
I
felt with
don't know,
Eduardo.
man. I
It's
don't
the
know.
same thing I
It's
felt
like-
with Eduardo. After that injury, we completely changed as a team. It was no longer 4-4-2. It was him and Adebayo. Nice, just. You know, when we had like Fabregas as the focal point, it changed. Anyways, I need to stop talking about Arsenal. But where are we? We're still Spurs. No, we're Liverpool. Sorry.
Are Swansea getting out of that relegation zone?
nah, I still think they're as good as down. But then again, that's what wound me up about the game even more because I'm like, but this Swansea side. This time next year, they're going to be playing at Doncaster Rovers. Why are they coming to our grounds and winning?
The only win Liverpool have had in January is Plymouth in a replay.
A header, a Lucas Leiva header.
Do you fancy your chances in the League Cup?
You know
this
what?
week?
Do you know what's mad?
Goal down against Southampton.
This month, our season could be over. Because
yeah.
Colin Klopp, I said Klopp, you know. Colin
Colin
Cup,
Klopp, yes.
Colin Cup, it could be done.
Yeah.
FA Cup, potentially
Who you
you could
got?
lose.
Yeah.
I don't even know, you know.
Who's
You got
Liverpool
Chelsea next.
Oh yeah, Chelsea in the league.
Premier League, we could be,
Oh
we
my
could be
god!
completely
You
out
got
of that
Chelsea. I saw you got Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal.
race. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Jeez.
So
All
that's what
at
I'm saying.
Anfield.
Listen,
Is it all
I
at
said-
Anfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. The season could be.
Well, I don't think it will.
Hang on. How many games are left in the league?
Not
Okay,
a lot.
how many games have we played?
Like 16?
16 left.
22.
Well, you know you've got 10 games at home.
Yeah. Because
Between now and the end of the
but bear in
season.
mind, we started the season. We
Like
could
four-
have
yeah,
played at home.
Can
Innit?
play at Anfield.
Bloody
And it's good to have
hell.
home games because home games are really the type of games where you can't let teams like Swansea come and win. But you did that anyway.
That was a nice dip.
Them low blows there, boy.
So I had to, come on.
But they're 10 points behind Chelsea, bro.
No, but you know what? I think you got
That's me.
We're talking about this all from the perspective of how well Liverpool have done this season. If Liverpool finish 4th, it is still a good season.
No, I'm not going with that.
It is.
No.
Bro, you would have took Champions League in August.
Yeah, I would have, but we're in January and I've seen what I've seen. I can't be happy with.
You won't be happy with 4th.
I can't be happy with
If you said 3rd,
Then really, when you deep it, look at Liverpool's record. You've only lost 3 games this season. The games that you've drawn, most of them have been Tottenham, Man United twice. Besides that, you've drawn against 3 lower teams like West Ham and Sunderland. That's it.
Crap teams. What?
That's really it. No, okay, fair enough. That's bad. But really, when you look at it, so the draws against the big teams, you're going to take that. But really, has it been that bad?
Yeah.
In context.
no, but do you know what, Remy? It's simply because of the drop points.
The manner of it.
You can't concede at home 3 goals to Swansea.
Are we deep in it?
You can't.
Swansea.
I mean, I
probably scored like 20 goals all season.
I was
living them all like bullets.
yeah, you could like a third at yours.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we conceded 3 at home to Liverpool, it was like, who concedes 3 goals at home? Under what circumstances? Sorry, 4 even, yeah.
To mention Swansea.
You can't concede that many.
I can't stomach it.
Losing at Burnley, it's like, okay, was that a hiccup? The Bournemouth one was bizarre. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's the manner in which they're losing, and
Honestly,
I don't know.
can I be honest with you?
Klopp has to sort out that back 5. He has to get it right, because he's got that wrong. He's got that wrong like 2 windows now, and he has to get it right.
So what can you do to get it right? Because
sign.
Now, my thing is, I don't think we could bring in a centre back and magically our problems will disappear.
No, which is true. I'm sure Matip is still undefeated, isn't it? When he starts. In the starting line, I think he's undefeated. But,
Burnley and Bournemouth.
First of all, Joe Hart's there. Do you know what I mean? Get him in. Get a solid goalkeeper in.
Okay, for starters.
Then for starters, and then when you got Matip is a good centre half.
Yeah.
Klein's a good right back.
Yeah.
Milner could work. It depends. I mean, you don't have to. Do you have to buy a left back? I don't know.
I mean,
but
ideally,
you need a centre half for me. You need a centre half, and I'm talking top dollar centre half.
I mean, where? Who? What?
Laporte.
Why? Huh?
Laporte,
yeah.
of Bilbao.
That's 40. That's 40 M, I swear.
Yeah, you slap your 40 M.
To be honest.
Let's deep it. You finished in the top 4, right? Guess what? You're gonna have to spend some peas to play in the Champions League and the Premier League. Because this is Liverpool with no European football. Yeah. This is Liverpool right now with no European football. And don't get me wrong.
Don't be telling me
they are dangerous.
Don't tell me built a new stand just to film.
No, they are
dangerous.
Like, I'm dreading going to Anfield. I'm still dreading it because it's like they will turn up for that. Like they will be, and it will be hot. It will be like proper.
That's what
red hot.
That's credence to Alan Shearer, isn't it?
Yeah, true. I think Swansea were unlucky going forward, but. And even then, scoring 2 goals at home, how do you leave with 0 points? That can be said.
It's only Liverpool.
It's that back 4. It's that back 5-ish. Maybe, like you said, Chan might have had a poor performance. But 10 points behind Chelsea. God, that's a lot. That's a lot of points right now. But you got Chelsea next, so must win. It's big.
That's a must win for everyone.
I can't.
Chelsea win that game, it's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, word up. If Chelsea win that game, title wrapped.
Signed, sealed and delivered.
Because check this, Chelsea will have Arsenal after that, yeah? They got Liverpool and Arsenal. Yeah, if they beat Liverpool and Arsenal, finish.
He's finished.
Over.
So the title's in Chelsea's hands right now for the next... Until February 4th, the title's in Chelsea's hands now, whether they want to keep it up or not.
Yes, it is.
But, anything else for any more on Liverpool Swansea? Remy, anything? Nah, we moving on?
Yeah, let's move right out.
Are we off to the Emirates?
Let's go to the Emirates.
Let's head over to the Emirates where Arsenal just about Arsenal 2, Burnley 1.
No, I can't deal with Arsenal,
bruv.
You look, ay.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? I had more faith in Burnley missing their penalty than Sanchez scoring his. For some reason I thought, check between the sticks, he's going to have this, he's going to get it. Then I realised, this guy doesn't save penalties anyway. And I had this argument with the boys the other day. Czech does not save penalties, bruv. I mean, he does, but...
He saved 3 in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
For me, that's
it.
Chesney, as much as we cuss him, he was quite good at penalties.
Yeah, Chesney's a good penalty.
I don't know, but the debate that we had that really I didn't understand your logic on. So, when a goalkeeper is saving a penalty, is he supposed to dive, make up his mind about where he's going, and dive before the ball is kicked?
Or should he wait for the penalty to be kicked?
The only thing is, the ball is kicked so fast that
you have.
But if you wait,
sometimes
the ball can be past you before you even dive.
Sometimes. It's not always the case.
If you have confidence, you know where it's going, bro.
Well done. Come again, Remy. What did you say?
So you got to do your research and know which player is taking it, and then if they have a preferred side, usually they'll go to that side. So it's a bit of a lucky kind of thing. It's not like, you know, the goal. I feel like it's the striker's onus to score it. You know, it's not the keeper shouldn't even be saving it anyway. The striker's in control. So that's like when you say, "Oh, he never saves penalties." It's not really a bad thing on him. It's just a penalty's a penalty.
But you know what? We concede so many penalties, and I just don't have faith in anything. Like I just don't. There's no, you know, it's a goal to me. You know what I mean? How many penalties have we conceded this season? Like quite a few, And I always know, okay, that's a goal. Because and even Czech's like attempt to save that great penalty, that was a poor attempt to save. He had like a hand to it. He stands still. He saves the penalty. He doesn't move anywhere. He saves the penalty. It was a poor penalty as well.
That was harsh.
It was a poor penalty.
Harsh, I think it's harsh.
It was a poor penalty.
What's a poor penalty? Even think so?
It was a poor penalty, and he got a flimsy hand to it.
Oh no! When you see the flimsy hand,
it was a flimsy hand. It was so poor,
and you could hear the.
Yeah, but like it's not Czech's fault.
I expect better from Czech. That's what it is. He's set the standard, and I expect better from him.
Like it's not like a goalkeeping blooper per se, but it's one of them ones where, like, I'm not gonna hold it against you, but it's one of them ones where you're like, bro, I expect more.
Like I'd pull Chesney off the bench for the penalties, just for that.
What?
Just because I feel like he's
Van Gaal, yeah?
He's more agile. He's just more.
When Chelsea had Carlo and Cudicini between the sticks, I used to think he'd save every penalty.
He was a beater. He was a proper well beater.
I used to think, any penalty that's coming, Cudicini will save it.
You know, but bloody hell, David, why do Arsenal leave it late again? I mean,
first of all, Xhaka is a hammer, bro.
Yeah, it was Xhaka that lost you the game.
Well, you say that, but why was there 7 minutes of added time? Can someone explain that to me, bruv? 7 minutes from where?
But these refs are always going to make errors.
Bun that, bruv. Your game against Hull, right? You had about what, 9 minutes at half time?
Yeah.
Because my guy like lost the jaw on the pitch, right? Fine. But what?
Serious,
That makes sense. Like there was a standstill for like 10 minutes. That one I get. What happened in the Arsenal game that required 7 minutes of added time? Substitutions.
That whole Xhaka thing took a while. You know, you had to go through the system.
No, man. Listen, I called the minute he made the challenge. I called that. I said to the announcer, I was like, "Look, he's off." The referee he's not even thinking about it. He's just going to that assistant just to get that confirmation. What would you think? What, red? Yeah. Pulled it out straight away. I was like,
I'm gonna say it now. Yeah, Granit Xhaka, you're an idiot. Like, what are you doing?
Oh God,
What is he doing?
5 red cards in the last
That's
few
an
seasons.
atrocious tackle. That's an atrocious record.
He's been sent off 5 times in the last year. Over the last year and a bit. 5.
Where's that discipline, man?
That's higher than Wanyama, isn't it?
It's higher than Wanyama, and the funny thing is, he's 23. Like he's a hard. One thing I do love about him, he's a hard nut. Like I miss the aggression of Arsenal players.
How do you have that many red cards in one season?
Yeah, it's just to show you, man.
We're in January, you know.
To be
He's
fair,
still got 2 red cards to go before the end of the season.
Defoe and him were at each other all game. Like they were doing little things.
For the part of the game that Xhaka was on.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Xhaka. You said all game.
Yeah,
he went in there. He went there all game.
The snippet was
okay,
there.
sorry. For the hour that he was there, an hour is a very long time in football. He was there for an hour. Yeah. But what's it called? Yeah, you know, it's a silly challenge. It's the fact that it was in our half, nowhere near the goal. You know, it's near the touch byline. It was just a bit. Oh, it's so dumb, Xhaka. It was so dumb. And I know Wenger was furious with him. I know he was pissed. And we saw a side of Wenger that we do not see. I mean, and then Coquelin comes on, he makes another mare as well. Another one that's in the penalty area making mares.
Did you guys see Monreal's reaction?
When what?
I like Adrian, that was the funniest thing
When you
ever.
went to the ground.
Oh
When
my
what?
god, it was so funny. When the penalty
How do you
was given,
describe it?
Monreal
To
to Burnley.
Yeah.
Monreal throws himself to the ground as if he's been shot. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah,
to watch it.
I like that though, because I like that because he at some point he cared.
Yeah,
Is that what makes him the best
He
left back in the
cared.
league, yeah?
Yeah.
He cared. The passion. You know what I'm saying?
The
Tommy,
attack didn't come from his side, but
And then when it goes off on a madness, bro.
bruv, that apparently called him a cheat. That's what apparently on the Evening Standard, what he said. He's
what
a
was
cheat.
Wenger?
I was doing that today as well.
What was the Wenger? Why did Wenger get sent
Wenger-
off in the first place?
so
What was
couple-
the issue with Wenger?
Wenger was pissed because at first he pushed Anthony Taylor, yeah, and he was calling what's his name?
Who's
John
Anthony
Moss,
Taylor?
the
Well,
fourth official.
Oh.
Whereas John Moss, as the referee, he was saying you're a cheat, yeah. Apparently,
John Moss said that to Wenger.
no. Apparently, Wenger said that to John Moss. So then Anthony Taylor sent him off, yeah, and he's thinking,
John
bro.
Moss sent him off.
Oh, John Moss sends him off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So then, obviously Wenger's like, what the heck am I getting sent off for calling you a cheat? And then he starts pushing him out of the way. Then the second time when he goes down to the tunnel, he's trying to look, and obviously Taylor's still standing there. So he pushes him. He says, "Go watch the game. Like the game's back on play, innit?"
Yeah.
So he's like, "Go watch the game. Like obviously, how can a fourth official not be watching the game? Like get back on the thing." So he pushes him again, but it's more like it's not a push that.
He needs to hold a ban. He needs to hold a ban, bro. He needs to hold a ban.
Listen, it wasn't like a Mourinho push. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like when he gave it to Mourinho.
Peter, he needs to hold a ban, though.
Banner, I will say that.
He needs to hold a
What
ban.
ban?
What
ban?
He put his hands on an official.
What ban?
Hold your ban, bro.
Listen, the FA are gonna ban him.
No, but what ban? How many games did you give the guy, and how do you justify it?
3.
They're gonna give him 3.
3 games.
You put your hands on the official. What kind of precedent does that set?
Gun that, bro. Listen, the guy told him.
Being biased. You think because he's got 20 years.
Plus, he could swing.
No.
He could swing your shit as well.
If that was Mourinho, he would have got banned for 8 games.
Listen, I'm prepared for it, man. I know he's getting banned.
Bro, that's Chelsea.
Balls.
We're playing Chelsea without Wenger on the bench.
Oh no, what's he gonna do?
What do you think he's going to do? You need
He's
your
gonna
manager
play
on the
with his
bench, man.
zip. Oh, who cares?
You're such a moron. Shut up, man.
He's gonna sit down when you're losing.
Absolute
listen.
scum.
Venger's at least
Set the bridge,
effective
set the
touchline
bridge,
manager.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shut the
We might
bridge,
win
man.
that game, bro. Yeah,
Oh, you need Wenger on the bench, though, man. You need your manager.
You know Conte's gonna be giving it large.
All Conte's going to be doing frigging lap dances everywhere. Like, oh, God, it's going to get my
It's not
nerves.
Wenger though.
Huh?
Wenger never does that.
Bruv, just stand, innit? We just need your presence. Just stand.
Man, stay like a spectator half
All
the
the
time.
players, bad, up to players, bad. Turn up, man.
Do you know what? I think the players reacted to Wenger's frustration. I loved seeing the passion that Wenger gave. I'm not like, oh, Wenger, what
Yeah,
are you
the whole
doing?
stadium went on
At first, I was a bit like, oh, you let yourself down there to get sent
The whole
off.
stadium went
And when I
mad.
found out what you got sent off for, I mean, if you push a player on the what's it called? If you push the referee, you wouldn't get sent off for that.
What incident was it that prompted this whole situation?
He said, "Why is there 7 minutes of added time?"
Oh, was it the added time?
And then he said, and then the penalty was what ticked him off.
But it was a penalty.
It was a penalty, but he's saying, look, the penalty was like what in the 94th minute or something like that. He's like, where are these minutes coming from? It's like where are these minutes coming from? Then the penalty comes. It's like this is a cheat. That's why he was like, you're a cheat. That's why he was like, you're a cheat. But it's alleged. He said because Wenger comes out and he says, I said something that's been said every day in football, and you don't get penalised for it. So I was like, oh, he must have called him like a massive see you next Tuesday or something. I thought he just went effing and blinding on the guy, but it turns out that he called him a cheat. So really? You get sent off for calling him a cheat?
But when Arsenal scored the winner in the 97th minute, did Wenger still complain about the time?
Of course not. Why would he?
Why would you?
Because it's happening.
What do you mean? So yeah, exactly. What do you want him to come out and say? Why is there still time?
Yeah.
He was still livid.
My point is, he's complaining about the added time, but once the penalty has been scored by Burnley, he's not complaining about time anymore.
By his logic, the game should be over.
Yeah, the game should be over by then.
No, but he was livid. We're talking
Oh.
post-match. He was livid that the game was added off 7 minutes. He was livid about that. Obviously, he knows deep down Xhaka is the reason why he's even in this predicament. He knows that.
Yeah, he knows that.
He knows that. He knows that.
I would have let him know as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did.
He said in his post-match that he was the other side of the pitch, so he didn't see the incident, but he was sure that if the referee sent him off,
He
said if the referee sent him off, then it was probably that bad.
Nah, man.
He needs to put his glasses on again, you know.
That's Wenger 101, bro.
Wenger 101.
101,
I didn't see it. Do you know how? You've been to the ground, didn't you? Yeah? You've been to the ground. You can see the other end of the pitch calm. You can see everything
I
calm.
have my glasses on the Vision Express.
Oh my god.
Do you know what? Yeah, his
I'm from the West Stand. Are you joking, bro?
He's got the best view on the pitch.
Wow.
When he says he can see, he's a legend. Oh my god. But yeah, do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. When Sanchez stepped up to take that penalty, first of all, was it a penalty?
Yeah.
It was. Because I bet everyone argued it was offside.
It was offside.
What, Ben Mee, yeah?
Yeah.
It should. Yeah, it was offside.
It was
Because
offside.
do you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was a harsh penalty because Koscielny bends the ball head down.
Yeah.
But
Who gave the penalty? Was it the assistant or the linesman? No,
I think it's the linesman.
Wasn't it
John
No, because Moss doesn't want to give it. He's just walking,
He's
isn't
just
it?
walking up
Because
to
when he
it.
falls down, I look straight for the ref. I was looking at him, I was thinking, what's his body language? He's doing nothing, and then bang, he's sort of like that. I was like, what? That's why Ben Mee turned around and he went straight to the linesman. He said, what the hell are you talking about? Because me knew straight away, that was not your decision.
I feel sorry
That
for
was
Ben.
well,
I feel sorry for him.
yeah, because what can you do as a defender? No, but what can you do in that
What can he do?
situation?
He couldn't
Imagine
put his foot there.
Koscielny free header. Really?
He couldn't
In the 6-yard
get a
box?
free header.
He had to do something.
You have to do
something.
You have to
Your
try and
positioning,
intercept the ball.
that was poor.
He was offside. Koscielny was
No,
offside.
but
So
yeah.
his positioning.
Yeah, but you know that there's a certain chance that he might not get there.
Huh? But it was
I
offside.
mean, that
He's
the
offside.
ref might not see it.
But he's offside.
Nah,
So you want me to play him
No, but you know what?
offside?
Shall I say why it's
So
harsh?
if he leaves him and then the ref doesn't see it, and then what? And
This is the unfairness of football.
No,
you can't expect him to play
do you know what's
offside.
harsh? Yeah?
Play to
The
the
thing
whistle.
what I find harsh is if Ben Moore kicks the ball, the referee doesn't give anything. If he kicks
Yeah,
the ball,
it's
it's not a foul.
It's not a foul.
He didn't touch Koscielny, did he?
No.
Well, I'm sure he did.
No.
He
How
did.
could Koscielny just go down to the floor like that? You're telling me he didn't get touched?
He's wearing an Arsenal shirt, so I'm not surprised.
You
But-
dirty
no,
scum.
but-
What are you talking about?
Gary Cahill.
What are you
No,
talking
but
about?
I think it
He
was.
said Gary Cahill. Mugging it. I said Cahill dived. But anyway, yeah, go on.
But yeah, like the rule, it can still be deemed as a foul if you don't touch the person simply because like I think in the rule it's
What are you talking
no,
about?
as in,
No,
in
basically
the rule book there's
dangerous
such a thing as an attempted like strike. So for example, let's say if I swing a punch at someone and they duck out of the way, I didn't touch you, but it's still I can still get.
It happened to
a card
Chris
for
Scholes.
that.
Koscielny went on the floor
So
holding
it's
his face. There is no way.
Because he's a scumbag.
Oh,
He didn't even
what's
get hurt.
No, he did.
He will
got
walk
hit. He got
into your
hit
first
up
team.
here. He did.
That was a change back to the scumbag. We've had scumbags in our first team
Moonwalk onto
before.
your first team.
So.
Just don't call him scum, innit? But yeah, no, we've done it. I mean, talk about Mr. Alexis Sanchez, yeah? Under so much pressure.
Cool as you like.
And what liberties. There's something Henri-esque about it.
It would have been
There was
so, but wouldn't it not have been so funny for him to miss,
in front of the banner.
and then like everybody just get
front of
mad at
that banner,
Alexis?
No, we wouldn't get mad at Alexis.
You know how he got mad at everyone when we
No,
lost
we
that
wouldn't
ball?
get mad at Alexis. At the end of the day, you.
Because you'll be like, why are you doing a Panenka when you should be smashing it into the
Yeah,
corner?
if he, bro, you would be
No.
mad. If he missed a penalty,
I wouldn't be mad with Sanchez. The point is,
You're still mad at Van Persie, though.
when we were, yeah, of course I'm still mad at Van Persie.
No,
what?
I think at AC Milan.
Oh my god, what
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Oh,
Put your
no, that was different. That was different.
How was it different?
Shall I tell you why?
Battered
Shall I tell you why? We battered AC Milan, yeah?
AC Milan,
And all he has to do is slot that in.
Slot
Extra
that
time.
in,
We're
bro.
nice. We're in extra
in.
time. 2-2s now. We're playing poor against Burnley in the sense that we're not scoring. Xhaka gets sent off with 25 minutes to go.
So you're playing poor, so you do a Panenka.
And you miss.
Can I tell you what though? But can I say
Logic.
something? That's the difference between him and Harry Kane.
What?
Oh,
That right
come on.
there.
What a shout out. No.
Because he's a world class.
No.
He could pull that off. No, I'm not lying. But guys, if it was Messi, no, tell a lie. If it was Messi or Ronaldo, that man will try that, and it will be on a normal day. It's a calm day for them guys. Yeah, that's the difference, is what I'm saying.
But I was
The
watching.
pressure. I'm talking. Do you know how much weight was on Sanchez's shoulders at that moment?
Yeah.
I don't think I understand, bro. We all stood
You
there
don't
like
understand. We're just sitting there
bro.
watching. Bruv,
my stomach was turning.
there's no
Everything was
commentary
going.
down that, but we're just, bruv.
Oh my
you
God.
and the goalie, bro.
You and the goalie, and especially the way Sanchez has been behaving.
To Panenka. When you
He-
need the goal!
He is-
tried that, bro.
Oscar, he's world
I
class.
wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare to.
But
Do you know
it's
what,
mad
though?
Because man
It's-
do it in the World Cup penalty shootouts. I'm like, how are you doing
No,
this?
do you know what it is though? Because I think with Sanchez, if you watch the penalty again, he sees heat and go. He sees heat and go, and once he knows that he's about to move, it's like Hazard. Hazard's penalties, he always looks straight at the
But
goalie.
Hazard passes the ball in the net. He doesn't
Because
chip it.
He went to the goalkeeper today.
What do you mean? What's worse, passing or chipping?
Chipping.
It's like the same thing.
No, it's not.
If you pass the ball,
more or
it's
less.
a slow pace.
It's disrespectful.
It's slow
They're both
pace.
disrespectful.
No, they're both
at slow. They're both at slow
No, but it's
pace.
both.
But the thing is, when it goes badly, you'll be looking like BANTER.
And do you know what? Guess what, Remy? Benteke's not world class. That's the difference between him and Hazard and Alexis.
Van Nistelrooy. Like Van Nistelrooy's penalties.
You see, Van Nistelrooy
Those are
was
the best penalties ever.
No, Rooney did.
Van Nistelrooy.
Rooney.
Van
Wayne Rooney.
Nistelrooy's penalties would hit the side netting, bro.
Bruv, Wayne Rooney's penalty against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge when he hit the top corner.
How often did he do that though? Van Nistelrooy did it every single penalty.
Whatever.
Except for the one at Old Trafford against Arsenal.
They were the best. One corner, no
Oh,
nonsense.
yeah.
But anyway,
I'm saying the best penalty ever is Wayne Rooney's at Stamford Bridge.
I say what you want, but
Ever.
but if I want someone to do it every
Panenka.
single week, I'll have Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, well, who cares?
But at the end of on match of the day 2,
Yeah.
Danny Murphy made this great stat. He was basically saying like because Gray and Sanchez both put their penalties down the middle,
Yeah.
and he was saying at the end of a game when it's the last minute and you've got a penalty, the keeper always wants to be a hero. So the keeper is going to make a big lunging dive either to the right or to the left. They're never going to stand in the middle. So if you take a penalty in the last minute of a game, always go down the centre.
Really?
Because the keeper is not likely to stay in the middle in the last minute. Because they want to save the game for their team.
The problem with being a goalkeeper saving a penalty that's just down the middle, right? If you ever just stand,
You look like a mug.
you look like
an
a
idiot.
mug.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to make a dive where the foot is still central enough to just kick it away. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be something like
Yeah, I hear
that.
that.
It's like Lampard always used to blast it down the middle, and no
understand.
one ever saved
Why are they
it.
not reading
It was
this?
so annoying.
I watched Lampard's 100 Premier League goals
Oh,
today.
you got
Yeah?
today?
Oh my god, yeah.
How many were down the middle?
I'm looking at his penalties. This is ridiculous. I'm sitting there like, this is ridiculous. How can you not be saving these
One of the
penalties?
best penalty takers ever.
Bolton, the Bolton ones and etched in my brain, bruv.
Yeah, Martins, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my god. Anyway, but yeah, David, Arsenal title race, is it still on?
We have to beat Chelsea.
It's the big one, isn't it? It's the big one at the bridge. Wait, we still got
Chelsea.
Watford though. We still got to get Watford over the
Can I
line.
just say,
Yeah, with Alex.
you lot are not coming to the bridge and winning. That's
We're
not-
getting 3 points at the bridge,
You're not
bro.
coming to the bridge.
Hey?
Us man are coming, bro.
You're
I hope so. I do hope
What?
so.
It's a full
No,
fit
I do
team, bro.
hope so. I do
We're
hope
fully
so.
fit. Everyone's back.
What?
Everyone's back.
Granite.
Well, Granite's suspended.
So where's your middle?
What do you mean? It's going to be Ramsey and Coquelin. What do you want? What do you want?
At the bridge?
Yes, at the bridge.
of Ramsey, Coquelin?
Listen, watch Coquelin.
At the bridge of Ramsey?
Have you listen when Pedro? You will not see him do nothing.
No.
Nothing
Oh,
next week.
Pete,
In
calm
that
down
week.
because
What are you talking about? Bro? Have you seen Coquelin? Oh my days! Oh my days! Oh my
He's got your best
days!
interest at heart.
Oh my days!
Because you're not coming to the
Bro.
Emirates, yeah, without your
To the bridge, to the bridge. Don't ever confuse our name
To the bridge,
to your Repug
To the
Bridge
bridge.
Stadium. But go on.
Why you gotta do that?
It is Repug. It is Repug. That's why. That's why I got to say
It's
it.
blue, that's what
He's getting a makeover. He's getting a makeover.
Oh, yeah.
Makeover is
Who
Repug
said
as
you-
well.
who said you're coming soon?
Yeah,
Go
what,
watch that.
are you gonna be like Spurs, have a bakery in your bloody ground as well?
I don't know about all that.
Spurs have.
What, they've got Greg's?
Oh my
Bruv,
god.
they don't put cheese,
They put like a
bruv.
cheese thing in there. They've got their own brewery. What?
Yeah, why not?
We're here for football, bruv. What do you mean, why not? What are you talking about, man?
It's all about the people.
Ain't got extraterrestrial stuff in there.
Us man don't have an Arsenal brewery in our stadium. We don't make
but I know
bread.
you got bare function rooms in
We
there.
don't make bread. We don't do nothing like that. We don't have VIP. For flip's sake,
You
man.
got big function rooms for like
Oh my
all kinds of
god.
stuff going on.
Listen, mate.
Big
Yeah?
wedding
You go in
ceremonies.
there, it's just bedecked football, red and white. Arsenal
Have you
history.
not got a hotel in there or something?
No, we don't have. We're not Chelsea. We have a hotel.
United have hotel football as well, but having a hotel is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
What is the point of a hotel at a football
You're
stadium?
maximising the peas.
Yeah,
What for what?
Bro, we get tourists around the globe
we
coming to
get
see
customers for
Chelsea.
World
Dude, you've been to your American stadiums. You've been to America. You know how it is over there.
Bruv, at least that man there are from America and live in America, bruv. Man United's season ticket holders are from London, first and foremost.
That's it.
And then secondly, you got all them guys from Asia and Malaysia. That's why you lot are making so much pee. And Chelsea.
Making an event.
Huh?
It's an event.
That's the problem with having these American owners, bruv. Everything's entertainment, bruv. It's just entertainment.
Spectacle, innit? Don't give a monkey's
Don't forget what the game is, bruv. It's just like, how's the line?
Now we're having thing. What is it? A song before the FA Cup final. What the hell?
What song?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, do you remember last year's
Tiny
final?
Temper,
Tiny
bruv.
bloody temper. Get off the
Before
pitch.
the thing,
Oh,
bruv.
yeah.
Get off
What?
the pitch.
They do that as well as the national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fam.
National anthem is one thing, innit? I can let
Is it the FA Cup final or Glastonbury?
I can let.
Tiny Temper doing that.
I think this is wireless, you know. No, on that, bro. Get off the
Man, they're climbing over the
Get off the
fence.
pitch. Get this football.
They
Yeah.
get out the
Let's
Euro
keep it.
2006.
Let's get it. Let's
Come
keep
on,
it
man.
football.
Well, they say the FA Cup has lost its magic, so we put Tiny Temper in there. I think it's written in the stars, personally.
Where is
If you do another one, I'm gonna pass out.
Yo, vermin, bro. What the heck's going on? Hey, listen, Chelsea. Let's talk Chelsea. Chelsea 2, Hull 0.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of pass out, anyway.
Too soon.
That is too soon. He's still in St Mary's Hospital right now. As we record this, Ryan Mason is still recovering.
Is that a red card for Adrian?
That's a red card.
There's a retrospective ban coming. These are not the views of all Top 4 podcast listeners. Yeah, Chelsea 2-0. Diego Costa came back from his back injury. What a liar. You can't have a back injury that lasts a week and then come back.
He had a bad back.
You see what happened to Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels when they had bad backs? That was it. How can he Costa say he had a back injury and he's back the following week? Why? Chelsea's PR company is shocking.
Is it?
Of all things,
A bad back.
a back injury.
A bad back.
A back injury.
What's happened?
Your PR is shocking.
Look,
I thought Liverpool's was bad. Yours is ridiculous.
Context says it. It happened.
Actually, Liverpool's is worse. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, why?
Suarez with them t-shirts. Something was calling.
We did it for the culture.
For the culture. Chelsea have got Terry as captain, leading legend after he's been racist and sleeping with his friend's girl. This is ridiculous. Both your clubs are a shambles. PR-wise, that's shocking.
At least we don't have banners of dogs around our stadium. Yeah.
Listen, mate.
Yeah?
You know when Sanchez
Shout
saw
out
that,
to
mate? It
Humber
warmed his heart, mate. That's what it's all about. We're trying to keep our players together.
Sanchez's dogs. Get off it.
We don't want to put his girl up there if he has one. You know what I'm saying? We have something about Sanchez.
Wait, sorry. What happened with Sanchez? Did his dogs die?
No, those are like his best friends.
So you just put pictures of his dogs around your stadium?
Yeah.
Are you not seeing an issue with this?
Don't say around your stadium. There's one flag of his
There's a
dogs.
banner of Sanchez's dogs at the Emirates.
Hold on, Oscar. Let's think about it. Captain, leader,
How
legend.
moist is that? Come
Captain,
on.
leader, legend.
Yeah, John Terry's got dogs. They're not in Stamford Bridge. I'll tell you that for now.
of a racist.
Nah, you can't talk about clubs right now because your club moves shambolic.
What's the joke you have to say about Arsenal? What? That our star player and his dogs are on a banner.
Why have you got pictures of Sanchez's dogs around their stadium?
It's big to him.
Around
It's
his
big to us.
stadium.
It's big to him. It's big to us.
Do you know what we have? We have only team in London to win the Champions League. That's what we have. That's a banner that we have. Yeah.
Ooh.
You have banners of... Okay,
You know Chelsea still announced their attendance so at the end of the games.
What, don't every team do that?
No, because what for?
Why not?
What for? Our ground's big. We fill it up. We have to tell you how many are there. Read the capacity of our ground. It says 60,000. Guess what? 60,000 are there.
No, but you see it on the Emirates. Like, a match a day every day. No, I legit thought every team does that.
No,
anyway.
obviously when we turn up to Stamford Bridge and they say, 38,000 have turned up, we're going to be like, ooh. Yeah, so Chelsea 2-0. 8 points clear at the top of the table. Business back to business as usual.
Yeah, just about. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a bit of a dud, a bit of a boring game.
Chelsea games are boring.
Like no, the first half was lively, we were feeling each other out, both teams, and then Chelsea get the goal,
Yeah.
and then from then it was just
Good night.
Hull were all right. Hull weren't bad.
They're good under Marco Silva. I'm telling you guys, I like Silva, man. I like him.
I mean, yeah.
I told you he's good.
Unfortunately,
What, Olympiacos, yeah?
Yeah, that's Lisbon as well. I mean, he's good. I think he's very good. So yeah, Hull.
They didn't have Snodgrass, unfortunately, and if you turn up to Stamford Bridge without your best player,
Well, Snodgrass is on his way out, isn't he?
Even with your best player, it's a bit.
Yeah.
That's a bit mad still.
They haven't beat Chelsea in their last 10. I mean,
Hull's record against Chelsea is actually terrible.
I said it goes to like 1927.
Oh yeah.
1988.
It's always a standard 2-0 at Stamford.
Before, bro, they like
No, in League Division 2, 1988.
Nah, check how many goals Hull have ever scored against Chelsea. It's something like 11 or something mad like that.
It's not great.
Like,
It's not
It
great.
was some dumb number. But anyway,
You don't love a 2-0 at home, don't you, against Hull?
It's the last 3 results.
I remember that,
lads,
yeah.
it's another clean sheet. It's another clean sheet.
What, are we still singing that tune?
Oh, we're still getting them. What do you want me to do?
Well, yeah,
How you
fair
talk about
enough.
our back line? I got a... Oh, man. But Hull should have had a penalty, though.
Why am I on hold? Remy's put us on hold.
How can Remy put the podcast on hold?
What an absolute scum.
He's got
How
priorities.
dare
Don't
you?
worry, we'll talk about Man United when he's
But
on
that
hold.
beat thing's annoying still.
How dare you put us on hold?
Oh,
Oh.
Hello?
I think we're still on hold.
Yeah, how dare you put us on hold, Remy?
Sorry.
No.
No, sorry. Someone called me.
Where are you in Africa? What's going on? That connection is woeful.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You can hear you now.
You're smooth.
Cool.
You're smooth now. But yeah, well, no, Oscar was talking clean sheet Chelsea again.
Yeah, man, clean sheets. Hull should have had a penalty.
Oh, should they?
Yeah.
Which situation?
Marcus Alonso fouled Hernandez
Oh, okay.
on the edge of the area. It would have changed the game if Hull had scored. You know what I mean? It would have been a different thing. But you know, like Conte had the nerve at 1-0 up to take off Hazard and Pedro. He took off Hazard and Pedro.
But he's got big games.
1-0.
He's got big games ahead.
Yeah, he was looking ahead and he was like, nah, these men are coming off rest.
Well,
And he scored the second.
He scored the second, so...
Are these next two fixtures the biggest games of Chelsea's season this year? This season, rather. Biggest games of the season. Is it Liverpool first away, then Arsenal at home? Are these title-defining moments right now?
I mean...
Yeah, because...
Go on, Remy.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they win those two, that's it. Even now, I'm almost conceding the league, but if they win those two, definitely I believe they're gonna go on and win it. If they lose those two, because even losing one, my point about when they lost to Tottenham, what I was saying to my friend was that no one's gained anything on them really when you look at it. From when they lost to Tottenham, that was 3 games ago now. So they gained 6 points because they beat Hull and who did they beat last week?
Leicester.
Man United. We beat West Ham that day, and then we drew against Liverpool and Stoke. That's 5 points we gained. Chelsea gained 6 points in the same span. So we didn't capitalise on Tottenham beating Chelsea at all. And a lot of them, Man City, I think Liverpool as well, Tottenham, even them, no one's really capitalised on that loss. So that's why I'm thinking, Chelsea win these 2 games, that's it. This game over. Done.
Fair enough. What if they lose the 2? Do you think do you think Chelsea's title situation is in serious jeopardy if they lose both games?
If they lose both games, it's just about how everyone else capitalises. That's what I'm saying. So City's got to win, Liverpool's got to win, Tottenham's got to win. So it's
we can lose both games and still be top of the league.
That's it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think you still will be. I think you will be.
No, mathematically you would be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mathematically you will be.
lose both, though.
But you know what?
No, of course
The
not.
thing is, it's typical Arsenal, innit?
a
We
nice
lose at
question.
Watford,
It's a nice
or drop
question.
points at Watford and beat Chelsea at the
dead
Bridge.
too.
Like it's just going to be one of those, isn't it? Might as well just put it out there.
Nah, I can't come to the Bridge and win. It's not.
I ain't gonna lie, I need a win at the Bridge. I need a win at the
Have you
Bridge.
deeped it? They can lose the next 2 games and still be on top.
Yeah, because they're 8 points clear.
Wow.
They're 8 points clear. But the point is,
Liverpool and Arsenal to win.
the point is though that they could be 2 points clear by the end of those 2 defeats, and 2 points clear in Feb.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight.
That's tight.
What, they could potentially be, is it 16 points clear?
Oh, nah, because...
Let's see, Arsenal. If they beat Liverpool,
if we beat Liverpool, there's no guarantee that Arsenal will lose.
yeah, because Arsenal can still win. If anything, they can go. They can definitely go 11 points.
clear.
Yeah, it'll be 11 points if they beat Arsenal and Liverpool. At least a minimum of
I
11.
cannot wait for that Tuesday night when we face Liverpool because I really want to win at Anfield.
God, you're not winning at Anfield. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're not winning at Anfield.
Why not? Swansea can win there.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't. Yeah,
The Premier League doesn't work like that.
You're right. It don't.
That's unfortunate, isn't it? That's just the thing with the game. But but Chelsea seem to be in contention. How are they surviving under this new boss?
Nope.
I don't know.
No?
I think so.
David saying no. I'm a
look
big fan of
better.
Silva. Huh?
Thriving is a big word, but they look a better team. But stats-wise, they're still what? I think they've gained 3 points under him. So.
Well,
4
I mean,
points, sorry.
he's had like 2
2
wins in
games,
4.
innit? Yeah.
He's only had 4 matches.
You know what? Hull have actually done okay.
He lost to Man United and
They've won
Chelsea.
2 games.
Think about it, he beat Swansea and he beat Bournemouth. So, there's some props there for me.
Around you, and you've got a chance.
Wait, so when did he start?
The game, it was the day before the Swansea game.
I'm checking the stats now. I don't see that.
What was the game before Man United in the Cup?
I think.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, no, because he's got 2 wins under his belt. One was I think he beat Swansea in the FA Cup, or he beat someone in the FA Cup, I think. Or was it? Wait, did he have United? No, he didn't have United, did he? I can't remember who Hull had in the FA Cup. They had a win somewhere, and then they beat Bournemouth, which is impressive.
Yeah, that's his only win. That's his only win. The Bournemouth wins his only one.
But in the Prem, I think he won in the Cup though.
In the Prem, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
in the Prem.
Yeah, but he lost to Man United and Chelsea. So what did you expect from him at that point?
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we'll see how he goes for the next 5 games or so. See how he gets on. But I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of him, and I do hope Hull now stay up because they got a good manager. Personally,
What do you think about what they've done in the window?
Hull.
Yeah.
What, letting go of Livermore? and then potentially Snodgrass.
That's what I was thinking more who they brought in.
Who have they brought in?
Going down, man.
Who did they bring in? That
that-
Loney from Everton?
Craps. What's his name? Niassi.
Niassi, something like
Why is
that.
it crap?
Well,
He's rubbish, bro.
yeah, I mean, do they have the money?
I don't know.
They've got owners that with no money. I mean, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I have owners with no money. You know what I mean? We'll see. I don't know. Look, Burnley show that you don't need money to win to stay up in the Premier League. So,
No, hey Peter, they've gone down every year.
who?
Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley are 10th now.
No, I'm just saying, like, obviously,
This year they're not going
in
down.
their full seasons.
They're not going down.
Yeah, hopefully for their sake.
They're not going down. But yeah, that's the story on them. Any other games to talk about? What have we got left?
United.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I totally forgot.
About us?
Rudy. What? 250, yeah?
Yeah.
Leave
Give him a
it.
round of applause.
Leave it. Wayno. Big Wayne. What a goal as well.
Why is the applause not louder? Please appreciate
It's
the
you.
greatness.
All you Man United fans need to appreciate
Yeah,
it. We love
It's
him.
all on you.
We all love Rooney over here. It's just you lot.
Nah, I appreciate the guy. 250 goals, that's amazing, man.
Man beat Charlton, bruv.
Shout out to him. I wish the goal meant a little bit more than just, get a draw. But, it was still great. 1 point is better than 0, so I can't complain too much
Right, question for you, yeah?
about that one. Done.
Do you feel like De Gea should have saved that goal?
No. It was a deflection. It came off Mata. Then it went, hit him and it went in the goal.
Like, what I mean by that, yeah? He's too feet-friendly, man. The guy never uses his hands.
I said never.
He's good. He's good with his feet though.
No, he's good with his feet, but come on, man.
I don't know. I like. He's got the balance for me. I think he's got the great balance.
I mean,
between
if
the
he
two.
goes with his hands, I think he stops that.
But it's the own goal, right?
Yeah, the own goal. I'm just saying.
It was going to go across the goal. So I think he was ready for that. Then when it just hit Mata, it came so quickly. Like, even when I watched it live, I didn't even realise that the ball went in the net. I didn't even see it. It just went so quickly. So I'm not going to blame De Gea for that. But it was more just the whole performance. We looked a bit sluggish.
Mata should have scored, though.
Yeah.
But, I'm happy. I'm happy with him. You definitely should have put that in the net.
Question: how many shots do you not need to have to score? 2-3 goals. No, because they had 25 shots against Stoke.
The stats are mad, bro.
25. I mean, don't get me wrong. We can all agree Stoke were lucky to get a point against Man United. I mean, Man United
Both times.
banged on this door both times. Yeah, you're right. How many times at Old Trafford have we seen the draws and just not enough? And I think even when they win, is it 1-0? Is it 2-0? 2-1s? It's not a lot.
Aside from Leicester,
Yeah,
there's
but
been
we know the Premier League, so we know that going to Stoke is never going to be easy. So I think you've got to take
For
every
some
chance
man
that
it
comes.
is.
No, but I feel like it should have been easy for them.
Game,
Yeah,
bro.
they
For some man it
they
is.
bossed it.
I mean, they bossed that Stoke City game.
But they didn't put the ball in the net.
Yeah,
No, that's my point.
That's
That's
the point.
what we're talking about. It's not about the Premier League. It's why can't you finish?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Because Man United have been known for this. As much as Ibra's got 14 goals. Look at how many goals he should be
Probably
having.
should be on 20 by now.
He could easily.
He should be on 20.
He could.
He should be on
Yeah,
20.
he could easily be on 20 by now.
Bad penalties in that though.
Bad penalties. What penalties has he scored?
He's only had one penalty.
I'm sure it's
Oh,
what,
is it just one? My
in the
bad.
beginning.
Yeah, against Southampton.
No, that's first home
We
game of the
shifted
season.
Rooney.
What, he shifted Rooney?
Do we know what time it was?
Remy, is your team looking good for Champions League football next season?
Well, it's tough because there's like 6 people, 6 teams involved. We need to just get the wins on the belt. We won 6 games unbeaten. Sorry, not 6 games. 6 winning games.
Yeah.
And it was looking good, but we've drawn another 2 games. That's 8 games we've drawn.
God.
That's the most in the league right now. And I can never guarantee a win. We got Hull next, and I feel like that could easily be a draw.
Wow.
We could win that. We could, we could draw. I just don't know anymore.
Do you see your hands on some trophy this year? The silverware this year?
Yeah, I mean, League Cup, we'll
League Cup
get that one.
definitely take him.
A long run in the FA Cup will be good, and the Europa League, just try our best in that, and I'll be happy. But at the same time, the league's done, and really is because of all of the draws, and that's the upsetting thing about it.
I say go through Europa, bro.
David saying go for the Europa.
At the expense of the league.
In terms of the top 4, we can
Bro,
get.
win Europa, you gain Champions
how many
League,
points
bro.
behind?
Say that
We're
again.
4 points behind Liverpool.
How many
We're 4
what?
points behind Liverpool.
Oh, 4.
Wow.
Yeah, behind Liverpool, and they're 4th. So
4 points behind Liverpool. Damn.
Yeah, it's not hard to get Champions League with what 16 games left. No doubt we can get it, but it's just how many points are we going to slip up? You know.
Yeah.
These guys are going to make mistakes. These guys are going to slip up.
Oh, yeah, you got to come to the Emirates still. Jeez. I'm waiting for that, boy.
And that's the thing that's annoying because these draws, you know, I was looking at, do some research, do some, comparisons. We look at it, champions usually would have about 10 draws in a season. Or 10 and above draws. We've already got 8 and there's still 16 games left. So we've kind of allotted that amount for a while. And the draws are not against the teams that, the top teams that, they drop points, you drop points. No, it's against Stoke and West Ham and Everton, Burnley. You should be wrapping it up, finishing it. Yeah. 2-0, 3-0, game over. And the fact that that's our season, is just going to come down to the draws because we've only lost 3 games. We've actually only lost 3 games, like Liverpool, like Chelsea. We've done pretty well in terms of that, but we just can't finish off teams.
Yeah, that is true. I think it's going to cost you towards the end of the season. I don't see Man United making the top 4 just because I think even the winning games you've had, they're against teams that you're supposed to be beating, personally.
They were kind of a bit of a struggle as well.
You
saw those games.
Yeah, they weren't. I mean, yeah, they were good enough, but it was like, raw. Come on, Man United, you're much better than this, surely. Yeah. No, I agree. We'll see how the season pans out. I mean,
you know what's funny though? In context though, I looked at Leicester from last season and compared it to at this same point this season. Yeah, we would be 3 points behind Leicester with our record. Like they'd drawn 8 games at the same point last season, lost 2 games and won the rest. So, really, it just shows how much this season the competitiveness has just gone sky high.
Which is good.
Yeah,
and I think England will be back on top again in Europe. I think we're going to have a strong. I think we are going to have a strong fight. You know what I'm saying? City still qualified Champions League. Arsenal finished top of their group. Spurs, Man United in the Europa League. That's nobody in the Europa League wants to face any of them two. I think it's still there. I think it's still good enough to fight. Especially the big 6. When it comes to European football next season, I think we'll all be pumped. Going for it. Yeah?
It'll be tough for them.
Yeah, imagine that, bro.
We're definitely stepping up.
In Europe, facing this kind of Chelsea, facing this kind of Liverpool, facing this kind of Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? And then you got obviously Man United as well. Man United are not losing games, which is huge. That's a big thing. Like they're getting.
Yeah, we've been unbeaten since October. So that's the good thing. Is like there's good parts and there's bad parts. Like we haven't lost since October, which is great. But we've drawn, I think, 6 of them. So,
yeah, Mourinho's very much like if you can't win, don't lose. Simple as.
Yeah, that's his motto, isn't it?
That's his motto, and I'm with it. I'd rather draw than lose.
Speaking of United, I want to ask David something.
Go ahead.
What's your thoughts on Valencia these days?
Antonio Valencia. Valencia.
I haven't watched them too tough still.
Makeshift.
The recent after my comments about him not being a right back.
It's a James Milner situation at right back, though, isn't it? It's just like a James Milner at right back, to be fair. Why? What's your thoughts on?
I think Valencia's been played well this season.
Yeah, he's been alright.
Obviously, David was scathing in his analysis, so I just want to see.
Anything for any more on Man United Stoke?
I just want to say on the big dog Wayne Rooney on his 200.
Big dog.
Do you guys not think it's a bit sad that I don't know, you look at a team like Arsenal, right? All-time top goal scorer is Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
He's got a statue outside the stadium, loved by every single Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Rooney's not getting a statue.
You know what I mean? At Chelsea, we've got Lampard. Every Chelsea fan loves Frank Lampard, top all-time goal scorer. Rooney isn't loved as much as that at United.
I've got reasons as well.
But the biggest club in England, he's the all-time top goal scorer in the biggest club in England. And it's like, he's just another player.
Yeah, it's very sad.
They're happy that he broke the record, but...
Maybe because he's... At a time, he was loved, definitely, especially with that Ronaldo time, and even afterwards when he was... he didn't get top goal scorer, but he was still, our top goal scorer, season after season. I think as time went on, as he got older, he wasn't banging the goals. We were, after service especially, these last 3 years have been really bad for us. So... when your main guy isn't getting the goals, you're struggling. you just kind of forget about what you have in it. Is that kind of thing now? Everyone's appreciative of him now. You know, there's all these tributes to him, 250 goals, yada yada yada. But at the time, it was like, you know, you're getting like 10 goals here, 10 goals there, but it's not meaning anything. So
That's
under the time when we were winning the league, definitely we loved him. I think it's sad now because you look at it like when we were winning the league, we loved him. He was great. You know, when things kind of went pear-shaped, we forgot about him.
Yeah.
Will he?
You tried to leave.
That sounds exactly like United fans.
Will he get a statue?
He's not getting a statue, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I think he has to. I think he will. Because if you're all-time goal scorer, I think he will. I think on that basis he will.
Yeah. No, because United have so many, you have to be the best at something, and he's their best goal scorer of all time.
Yeah.
So
I think he'll get one.
I see him getting a statue.
A statue?
12
Yeah.
years, 12 years, you know.
Who has a statue outside Old Trafford?
Well, Fergie.
I know Fergie.
Fergie. The
Bugsby.
Trinity.
Probably Bugsby has one. Best?
Doesn't Bobby...
Bobby Charlton has one. Dennis Law. The Trinity. What was your Trinity? What's the Trinity again?
What it Law
Was it
Wise?
Law?
What? That's a Wise, you know. What's the guy from Best? Law
Best. Law Best and Charlton.
I think it's Charlton.
Yeah, do you think Rooney ranks up amongst them names in Man
He
United?
scores more goals than all of them.
No, but like...
Yes. The answer is yes. He's won the Champions League with them. He's won the league title with them. Yes. Man United. Ferguson only won 2 Champions League titles, by the way. You know what I'm saying? One of them being with Rooney.
I don't think he'll get one.
That's
I
bizarre.
don't think he'll get one.
That
Because
is
he's
bizarre.
he's not loved.
That is bizarre.
The man...
No, I'm just saying it. I'm not saying he should get one, but I don't think he'll get one. I don't know.
No, I think they will. I think Man United. I think like it won't be now. It won't be like. I think it'll be like in 10 years' time. He'll get it.
But like that,
It won't be now.
For me, the thing that always sticks out, and I always bring it up when I mention Wayne Rooney, is the fact that a man is the top goal scorer at the greatest club in England, and he's handed in 2 transfer requests. Who plays for Manchester United and hands in a transfer request?
When you're not happy.
Twice.
One of them under both of them under Fergie, or one of them under Fergie?
I think they were both.
Wow.
No, one.
yeah.
Because the 300 grand came under Moyes. The thing is, you know, when you're
I
not
think
happy.
that's the disdain. I think that's the whole Man United fan. We don't love Rooney as much as an Arsenal fan loves Thierry Henry. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Henry wanted to leave, and he left.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the same fashion.
Yeah, he said, I want to win and go in the Champions League. And went to Barcelona and did it. First year. So
But he came back though.
he came back, yeah. Yeah, I mean, because he didn't slate the club. He wasn't slagging it off.
Yeah,
Rooney wasn't slagging it off. He's not happy.
Yeah, he did.
No, I don't want to be here.
Man said these lot are not matching my ambitions.
It's not like Payet.
Under Fergie, bro.
he said yeah.
Under
they're not matching
Fergie.
his ambitions, yeah.
They're not matching my ambitions, bro.
Bro, he was
Hey,
after. He was
you
after.
dropped bars,
He
bro.
wanted, listen, he wanted the P and the titles. That's what
No,
it
he
is.
dropped bars. Under Fergie, bro, and you stayed. Nah.
No, but how did Fergie sanction that one though? How did Fergie even
I don't
allow that
know.
one? You know how many people he let go? Do you know how bitter Ferguson is?
That should be in
Oh
Beckham's
my
face.
God. Do you know how bitter that man is? God, I mean, he got rid of Stam. Yep, Stam. You know what I mean? Like, what you know. Anyway, we're moving on from Man United talk. West Ham 3, Middlesbrough 1, or Middlesbrough 1, West Ham 3. Great.
We got Payet.
Yeah, who's he? Who's he
I
now?
just don't think you understand.
You know, Carroll banging in the goals yet
Super
again.
slams,
Big AC.
whatever, man.
I mean,
Better than Zidane.
it's important for Carroll
We
to stay.
got Dimitri Payet.
Right.
We
There you
got
go.
Payet.
Did he hear the remix?
Yeah. I heard
We
it.
had Payet. Expletive. It was a good song still.
Whoa! What
Got
expletive?
it.
What? C.
F.
I don't even
F.
know. I saw
Yeah, it was F,
bombs,
like.
C bombs, I saw everything.
Ah,
Wait, can I ask a question though?
question.
Like, how do you like football fans make a song?
No,
Like, do you
we're
feel like-
legends.
Man,
we're legends. We're the best, bro.
Trust me, it's
We're the best.
honestly,
I can't do
it
it.
is the best thing. I don't know how.
I don't know how we did it.
I don't know how. I ain't gonna lie.
when it's like it's complex, like it's not as simple as we've got Ali, Dele Ali.
Do you know what,
That's
it's
easy to make.
It's
But-
usually your away fans. It's usually
But
your away
yeah,
fans who go to
when
away
you got,
grounds
like,
and they bring it back home, and then obviously when it's another 20,000 more of you, you do it. Like go into away games, bro, with your team.
Oh yeah, in the coach, innit?
It's the best thing, bro. It's like the closest thing we'll ever get to what it felt like back in the day. Have you not noticed that back in the day in England, it seems like football?
A lot more camaraderie.
I mean, the fans.
No,
I mean,
but back in the day there was a lot more fans.
it was violent,
like you
though.
know before there was like attendance limits.
Yeah, no, because it was standing in that. But
Yeah.
but as in, it was more violent though. That's the only thing. Like you could get yourself lamped.
Yeah.
Like do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I really want to go to White Hart Lane this year because it's the last one. It's the last White Hart Lane this season, isn't it? Yeah. And to think, but do you know how much trouble I could get in?
No, I'll just go.
No, it's real though. Do you know how much trouble? Like my friend, yeah, he came back from Sheffield Wednesday. You know the League Cup last season, and he probably got banged when he got to because they just saw you from London. Oh, little Arsenal lot, come here. Up in your, Sheffield's what, Yorkshire?
With the INC, yeah.
Man, get caught up there. Oof. You know what I mean? Yeah, no. Honestly, it's like even walking through Stanley Park, I'm still a bit edgy. It's still a bit. I'm slipping. You know what I mean?
Zip up your thing.
You know, I didn't bring no Arsenal stuff on me.
There's your remix.
Oh wow. Yeah, fair enough.
Because I was thinking, yeah, Doddy came out of the studio and he was like, "Hey, I got a banging rhythm, you know." And then he tells his boy,
One kicks it off. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's such a great feeling. Yeah, we are the best. I guess so.
Whoa.
Some clubs have like an orchestrated band kind of thing or whatever.
What band?
Yeah. I mean, look at Liverpool. They play a bloody PA before this game kicks
Maroon
off.
5.
Well, you lot play a tune, innit?
Yeah,
So
to get the-
so does Chelsea.
Why everyone like every club doesn't do these things?
We don't do that.
You don't play music in the Emirates.
We don't play music to get the crowd going.
You play songs. What's the songs for?
What are you talking
I
about?
saw you play music.
Bro, you
Yeah,
play music.
hold on, hang on. So what? We have a song where
we
like
don't
you know,
have a
like,
song.
you for example, like when Chelsea have their
Yeah, the liquidator.
Which we found out
That's your
was West
thing.
Brom.
That's your
right?
thing.
Your thing is the you never walk alone.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We
don't have one.
oh like that. Glory Man United. I don't know if it comes on after.
can't
the
lie.
I
game.
think that comes on at the end.
It comes on in the end. We don't have a song.
In my opinion, that shows you like culture then.
No, because we always had a tune when it was at Highbury. We always had our thing.
Yeah, and now it's gone because Highbury's
what's
dead,
wrong with
Arsenal's
Highbury?
dead.
Oh, we had bare. Like at Highbury, it was always the players' names. It was whatever player was coming out. You do a whole list of songs for them.
What, you mean the fans would sing?
Yeah, the
There
fans
was no
decide.
actual
No,
song.
there was never songs. No. What for?
Yeah.
What for? Real authenticity. Look at. Do you know what's so funny? When I watched the Liverpool Swansea game and you had that walk along song, your fans were just like, let's sing it because it's on, innit? Like, we don't really. Like, it was so monotone, it was so dull. And I was like, rah, like people like Firmino, who does not give a monkeys, comes and hears this song played every home game. Now, when you're playing Madrid and it was pumped, that makes more sense. I get that. Play it for the occasion where it's like, you know what? Here's what's
Do you know what
going
it
on.
is? That's like an open sign of disrespect, though.
Why?
So let's say, we don't sing it for Swansea, but we sing it for United when they come in 2 weeks. It's a bit like,
It is what it is.
that's a bit.
It is what it is.
Oh, you'd be singing it when Chelsea turn up, wouldn't you?
It sings. It's almost in vain, which makes it worse. Do you get what I'm saying? It's in vain.
I hear what you're
Like-
saying.
Like when I heard it, I was like, "Oh, this is
You
so
become
dead.
desensitized, isn't it? Because like, yeah, you hear
I
it.
might have to go to Anfield this year as well, man. Oh, nah, I'm not on it, bro. Lime Street again. I'm not on it. I ain't gonna lie.
I remember when Wenger slipped.
Oh, bloody Lord. That was at Stoke, innit?
No, I saw it was when we
was
bagged you by 4-1
And then
or 5-1 even.
I thought that was at Stoke.
Nah.
That was at Lime
we
Street.
lost.
It was at Lime Street.
Oh, yeah, Lime Street. Well, put some salt on your ground. All
Apparently,
right?
Wenger was crying on the way home.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, so West Ham, 3-1 winners. Carroll needs to be fit for them to get out of this relegation battle.
Oh, what? So you rate Andy Carroll now?
When did I not rate Andy Carroll?
You never used to rate Andy Carroll.
No, I'm saying that they need him. He's come on and he's been influential.
I like.
And when you don't have Payet, you need something else. Lanzini, I love Lanzini. He's one of my favourites.
I think he's their built-in
I
replacement.
love it. I love him.
Did you see their third goal?
Third goal?
Oh, it annoyed me so much because they should have scored and then they messed up a brilliant counter-attack and then they just scored anyway. So it was like...
That's West Ham for you, bro.
Yeah, it was
West
weird.
Ham has.
It was a weird one.
We can move on slightly. Palace 0, Everton 1. Palace
Palace
are
are
not...
getting relegated.
Pardew. Sam Allardyce is not getting a win at all.
It's unfair because that goal was offside Jace. And
Who scored again? Who was it?
Coleman.
Coleman. Yeah, I saw the goal. But look, what could you say?
The bottom three, blood.
Do you know Everton are unbeaten in 5? They've got a few wins in there. You say that? Do you know the only teams that haven't lost in 5?
Right. Can we talk about the state of football at the moment?
Go on.
Yeah. Because I saw something today and I just couldn't believe it. Gerard Deulofeu can't get a game at Everton. He's going on loan to AC Milan.
Yeah, but have you seen the situation at AC Milan?
What? I know, but like AC Milan is a huge club. To leave Everton to go and play at
Deep
AC.
it. Everton alone and AC Milan players.
Have you seen AC Milan's squad right now?
Yes,
Have you seen what AC Milan's been doing in the last 5 years? This is not Shevchenko, Rui Costa, Kaká, AC Milan, Ancelotti, AC Milan. It's not that at all. They got a bunch. They got Suso, Liverpool reject in there. They got a bunch of young players in that team.
I'd rather be playing there than Everton.
Yeah, absolutely. In a shot. Well, I don't know. It depends. Would you rather play for AC Milan or Everton right now?
The San Siro. I'll play at the San Siro.
Objectively,
For the career, yeah, for your career.
But personally, I'd want to play in the Prem.
No, but Everton's tight, ain't it? Like,
There's a bus stadium still.
huh?
The San Siro is a bus stadium.
Yeah, that's the thing that
But the culture.
I'd love to play at the San
I'd
Siro.
love.
Play in Italy. Are you mad?
Play at the San Siro.
San Siro.
When you hit the Milan derby.
Oh,
Then you hit Juve.
the
You hit
ultras.
Napoli.
When you
You
score, go in that stadium.
hit, you hit Roma. Oh my days.
and then the commentator. Oh,
Go.
But you want to stay at Everton to score a late winner against Palace, yeah?
Nah, bug
Yeah.
that. I'm going to AC, man.
There you go. That was my point.
Go Milano.
That was my point. You can't get a game at Everton. You go to
Nah, do
AC
you know what?
Milan. That's
You know
where
what?
we are.
I'm taking the easy way out. Everton's just too much hard work. Like in the Premier League, you have to work your socks off just to be 7th. No, bun that, man. Let me go to Italy. If I work hard, I win the league. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bun that. What else? Bournemouth 2, Watford 2. Bournemouth going on a bit of a dip. What's happening with Bournemouth? We was a big fan of them, and they seem to be sliding. No,
You know, one of them games that
I
I'll
don't
go
think it's too
with.
much to worry about.
I'd worry about Bournemouth without Aki now. It seems like they're conceding a lot of goals.
Nah, they'll be alright.
Losing against Hull is one thing. Drawing with Watford as well. I mean, Watford haven't bought a win for weeks.
Nah, Bournemouth will be alright, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Our okay is that they're on 26, so they're 14
But they're
points
10
away
points clear, bro.
listen,
from
bro.
they're 40 points from their target, which is 40 points.
Yeah, but
14 points in 16 games, they can get that.
there's still 40 points to. There's still like 40 more points up for grabs. Do you know what I'm saying? You can easily slide down that
Listen,
table.
how I'm winning. Sunderland are down.
You think so?
Let's just,
has it got to that point now? Yeah.
yeah, you just look at it, bro.
You brought up Sunderland. Well, West Brom 2, Sunderland 0. West Brom, man. I tell you what, they're looking
Where
good
are
this
they?
year.
You know what? Yeah.
Top 10 finish.
Well,
They're not bad to watch. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
they're not that bad to watch.
They're not for a while.
They finally got rid of Saido Berahino. Saido,
But you lost 10 million though.
No, but bruv, 12 million still?
Who's the buyer?
Like, how much was it? 12 million for?
Bro, you could have got 30, bro.
Yeah, I know.
30 or 25.
I know.
Stupid, bro.
I know.
You're dumb.
It counts as an L.
I still
it's
think.
a L, bro.
When Ryan Mason got sold for 13 million, like Berahino for 12.
Nah, bro. When Tottenham came in for that bid, 25.
25.
Bro, take that, bro.
Bro, Berahino will score goals for Stoke. I'm telling
I
you.
don't know. I don't
He
think he's
will
that
score
good
goals
enough
for
club.
Stoke.
I wish he did go to Spurs because I think he would have been better there.
It's
I
weird.
think
I
that-
feel like Spurs is too big. Well,
Yeah, it's too big
I
for
feel
him.
like
He's been out of
Spurs
his
is.
depth.
Yeah.
He's been out of his depth,
I
Spurs.
think at the time when he was banging,
I think
across West
Everton.
Brom-
Everton's like his level.
Everton.
I don't even
Yeah.
think he's that good.
No, I think you have to put him in. You
I
have to
think
put
his
him.
level's like West Brom.
I think he's too good for West. Actually, is he? He's not too good for this West Brom.
I mean, what's Stoke and West Brom? What's the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference? Seriously.
Nah, there's
4 points.
different.
Is it just a sideways move now? Just a
Yeah, do you know,
sideways
I'd
pass?
rather play at the Hawthorns every week, so it was maybe a bad move.
Oh, that
Nah,
dirty,
you got
windy Stoke.
Narcevic, Shaqiri.
What did he gain?
No, but mind you, look, Michael's naming some players. When you think about it, if you've got Shaqiri, Arnautovic, Bojan's on the way out.
Well, then they play like 6 games out of 38. Well,
Alan. Alan, the maestro.
inconsistent.
Wasted talent, like.
Oh man.
True.
But we only swapped that one position. You've gone from 8th to 9th, blood. They're basically the same
And you see
team.
how happy he was? Like,
Nah,
he
he's
was
happy,
delighted
bro.
to leave West Brom.
Come on.
Burden off his
In that
shoulder.
picture, yeah.
But
Bro, bare teeth.
he was in jail though, literally. Like he was playing under
Penitentiary.
21s at some point last
So
season.
he's just come out, he's like, fresh out.
Fresh out the pen. You know what I'm saying? Southampton 3, Leicester City 0. Leicester, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might see something in history. I think we might see it, lads. I think we might see
No,
it.
whoa.
I think we might see it.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your
I
horses.
think we might see
I
it.
don't want to see it. Don't say it.
I think I will say
The
it.
commentator's curse. The
They
podcaster's
are,
curse.
they are in a relegation battle.
He said it.
He said it!
My God, Milo, he said it!
My God.
Listen, they are in, bruv. I would love to see Leicester get in the game. I don't hate Leicester. I don't hate Leicester.
You sound like you do, right?
I don't hate Leicester.
It would be funny.
Finish.
It would be
Man, them in
funny.
the Midlands. I don't hate Leicester. What I'm saying is the story, though, isn't it? They were fighting relegation one year. Then they won the league the following year. Then they go down the following year whilst in the Champions League, and they go and win the Champions League.
No, that would be sick.
And they go and win the Champions League. Could you imagine being in the Championship defending your Champions League title?
They got nothing to play for.
But they got Sevilla in the last 16.
So that we facing
Sevilla tough, you know.
Huddersfield and Real Madrid in the same week.
That'll be a madness.
Bro, Wigan did that. When Wigan won the FA Cup, they were in league. They were in the Championship, fighting like big dons in the Europa League.
Wait, can you actually be in a championship and Europa League?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is a legitimate thing.
So
Provided they win the FA Cup.
they won the FA Cup, innit? And then they were in the UEFA Cup. Europa
No, as
League.
in like the Champions League though.
Yeah,
I mean,
If you win
you
it-
have to defend your Champions
win
League
it-
title.
Is that
Yeah,
still?
if you win the Champions League, you're automatically in it.
And fourth place is not in it.
yeah, fourth place is
Fourth
out.
place gets kicked out.
Do you know what,
Bro,
yeah?
do you know how banter that will be though?
I even think Leicester fans would take that still.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What, Championship and Champions League?
Champions League and
Of course they would.
I take it still.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
because they've
I'll
already
take
won
it.
the Premier
They'll
League,
come
so.
back. They'll come back to the Prem. Yeah, they'll come back.
Nah, all them players will get sold though.
Yeah, them players. get sold.
Mahrez and them man there.
Yeah, but
What-
think of all the money they would get from Champions League. They'd buy good enough Championship players to bring themselves back.
What, Jamie Vardy, still the easiest decision you've ever made, yeah? Yeah? Mug.
Oh, wow.
When was the last time Vardy netted?
Man City, I
The
think.
big team. Yeah, yes.
Man City.
That's the big team.
Man
I
City.
can't remember
He
that.
could be a Champions League winner soon. So.
Yeah, he's been quiet this season, man.
Hi-yo.
Right, next
Are we,
game.
are we talking about... No, that's the game's done.
Games are done.
Games are done, bro.
One season wonder.
Say that again. I want to say one season wonder, but his team is repugnant.
What do you mean you wouldn't say?
Well, because he looks like he can still put a ball in the
He's
back
had
of the
one
net.
season. It was a wonder.
Happy
All right.
Nothing happened before.
Wait, bro.
Nothing
Happy
happened
Cisse
since.
could still.
Is Vardy good?
He's good.
I think it's good.
Is Harry Kane good?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
brought
they're
it out
both
there.
good.
He brought it out there.
Leave it there.
Okay.
Nothing more.
Nothing
So
more.
what, if Vardy did it again, would he be?
Like, can I show you know, in terms of putting the ball in the net,
Yeah.
I trust Vardy over Kane. Just in terms of just in finish. Like, you know the Ian Wright versus Thierry Henry? There's one you'd rather have.
I feel like it's the pace talking, you know.
The pace.
Because in your head you got an image of
hate
Drinkwater dinking it, Vardy running onto it, slotting it.
Because I think Vardy's a more lethal, no mercy forward.
Well, Vardy scored in the Euros. Kane didn't.
Hi-yo.
Despite starting and most of the games.
Hello.
Exactly. I mean, you don't score 11 games in a row and it's like just a one season wonder. You know how to finish.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. You know how to finish.
I agree. That's what it's
Yeah, I think with Kane it's a bit cute. You know what I mean? It's a bit like when he scores a good goal, it's a good goal. It's a great goal. But with Vardy, he's like no nonsense. I will score the roughest goal. I will score the blindest goal.
Bang it.
I will do whatever you
I've never
want.
seen
Just
Kane
know
one-on-one, bro.
Yeah,
there's
he
power.
looked like his compilation of goals last season. He scored a range.
Yeah, it's all power. It's all straight power. Bro. That's what I'm about.
That's what I'm saying. He reminded me of RVN. Like, that's my guy, my favourite striker.
Who?
No nonsense. When you're in the 6 yards, 18 yards, just smash it. Don't do no cute little chips and smash it in the net.
Did you say RVN?
Where's
Yeah,
that?
but
That rebought RVP. Come on, bro. Don't ever do that. Well, obviously he's not. That's obviously he's not a rebought Van
The
Persie.
lettering.
Just a lettering. He's got-
RVN came first, mate. Ruben Nistelrooy came first.
Yeah, but no one called him
no one
RVN.
ever said RVN.
RVM, bruv.
I've been talking about video VHS.
Alright, let's do these fixtures for next week, yeah? Starting, it's Tuesday and Wednesday games, huh? Oh, sorry, yes. Not that. Oh, yeah, team of the
Team
week.
of the week.
Who's the team of the week?
Swansea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bruv.
Yeah, Swansea.
I'm going with Swansea. Full house.
Argue, bruv. Full house,
I
bruv.
want to Adrian say, Adrian, who's team of the week?
Huh?
Who's team of the week this week?
Yeah, Swansea.
Who's the player of the week?
Fernando Llorente. No.
Rudy. Well, he scored 250.
Of the week.
Mate,
Got a productive
he
week.
did it.
Record this week.
He broke the record this week.
Come off it.
His celebration was sick as well.
Yeah,
They
true.
want that non-celebration.
Yeah.
It's between
Come and win the
it's
game.
between Carroll
Andy Carroll twice.
Carroll.
and Llorente.
Llorente.
But Firmino scored twice.
Firmino didn't win.
But you lost.
They lost though.
Wow, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you
Neither did Wayne Rooney.
They have
So-
to. You have to.
So Llorente or who? Or Carroll? I'll say Llorente for
Oh,
scoring
do you know
two at
what, yeah?
Anfield.
But like, It depends though, because we could talk about like the weekend, or if we're encompassing the whole week, it's got to be Diego Costa, surely, guys.
Oh, shut up.
Wow.
Come on.
For what?
Come on. He was out at the side.
What? Because you were coming from a back injury?
He was out at the side, comes back in, scores a goal, it's given offside, he says it doesn't matter, I'm going to score again.
Yeah? Don't try and call that fake news, bro.
It's fake news.
I'm going with Llorente for scoring twice at Anfield. Who scores 2 goals at Anfield?
Yeah.
Many.
Alright, for cool, I'll give it to Llorente, bro.
Actually, no.
What you say, Remy? Llorente?
Nah, man, Rooney.
What do you mean?
Well,
Last minute, 95th minute, and it was a great free kick.
If-
I
oh.
didn't even appreciate that much.
if you want to go there, Alexis Sanchez, mate, last kick of the game, dying minutes, the pressure all over his body, and he
Oh
scored.
my god, I can't believe this.
Nah.
No, I'm going with Llorente.
Fernando Llorente.
All right,
Yeah,
Llorente
Llorente,
gets
yeah.
player of the week. Okay, who goal of the week?
Rooney's a shout.
Rooney.
Rooney's a shout.
Was Rooney's free kick better than Sanchez's penalty? I like Firmino's second goal.
Firmino's thing.
Firmino's goal was dirty.
Firmino's second goal.
Even Wijnaldum's little thing for the
Yes,
assist.
handball, but whatever. Yeah, we let it slide. Yeah, no, I think Firmino's second goal. It was just quality. It was just a quality goal. Yeah, I'm going with Firmino. Anyone else?
Rooney.
I'd go for Rooney. Man.
Rooney.
Rooney?
That goal was-
Wow. Rooney.
Yeah, he
All
gets
right.
an award, at least one award from us.
And then, if not for the goal alone, the celebration as well. 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel
and then he carried on.
because we've got Mandem doing scorpion kicks for the goal they scored 2 weeks ago. And then the 250th goal, all he cares about is the team. Come on.
He's like, he had a little celebration with himself.
Winning mental elite, bruv.
Who is not that guy this week?
Alright.
Who's not that guy?
Granit Xhaka, you've dodged a bullet this week.
No way, he dodged it.
Dodged one this
Oh my
I feel
god.
like I saw a keeper on the screen.
Jonathan Moss, you've dodged one this week.
Oh, Johnny.
Andre Mariner, you've dodged one this week.
Who's he got on?
Anthony Taylor, you've also dodged one. Don't try me,
Who was the
yeah.
ref for the Man City game?
Huh?
The ref for the Man City Tottenham game, he didn't give the pen.
Nah.
Who's that? Who was that?
No, Andre Mariner, bro.
Mariner. Yeah, that was Mariner.
They've all dodged one.
He's
this
escaped
week.
death, boy.
Man, because I said, you're not this guy who's not that guy. Was born 14 days after my birthday, yeah.
Jeez,
14th of February 91, yeah. He's 25. Was born in, I don't even know how do you pronounce this name, bro. Where's this place, bro? Lumbambashi, yeah.
Nice.
Zaire, yeah.
Man.
He's a centre back. Hey, shush, man, you see my screen.
From Zaire?
He's from Zaire.
He's born in Zaire.
Was it Benteke's cousin?
No.
Who's this guy from Zaire?
He is a Belgian professional footballer, yeah.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
Go on.
He started his career with Upen. I don't even know where that is. Yeah. Let me just skim through this, yeah. On the 1st of July 2016, he signed for Premier League side, Watford.
Not again! Not this guy again!
He scored his first goal for Watford in a 3-1 defeat to West Brom Albion on the 3rd of December 2016.
What did he do?
Yesterday,
What did he do?
Watford are winning 2-1. Watford are winning 2-1, man. They're winning 2-1. Bournemouth have the ball. This guy decides. I got injury, but falls down to the ground. On this side, but man plays a through ball. They go on and score.
And he just laid down.
He just laid down as if all this happened.
Oh, wow.
This guy again.
Again, bro.
Oh my days.
Oh my days, bro. Christian Cabasele. You're not that guy, bro. Sort it out, bro.
He's too dead.
This guy is a joker. This is the same guy who, when he was subbed on, wasn't even dressed. He wasn't ready to come on the pitch. This guy is a moron. He should not be a footballer. He's thieving a living.
I saw this. I was just like, you're not that guy. Who's not that guy? Then I said, nah, what's he has to get?
Why is he not the African Cup of Nations?
I don't
Congo
know,
are fully played.
Oh, come on, Zaire.
Bruv,
There you go.
Congo, Zaire. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
He's actually Belgian.
Oh God.
Speaking of African Cup of Nations, can we talk about how Uganda exited the competition before it even began? They entered and exited.
Hey, it was only 1 goal deficit. I mean, that's good for the progression.
Hey, listen, we got further than Nigeria, bruh.
Mad thing.
Hi, Teg.
We've won it, bruh.
No, is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
How come you're not defending it then, bruh?
Some issues with the group.
What is it, Senegal thing, yeah?
It was.
Yeah.
Senegal are chopping it up, bro.
Mane needs to come out of that cup immediately.
They better chop it up.
So what's he doing there?
He ain't leaving anytime soon.
He's not leaving anything to that.
Looking like he's there till February.
He's there till
Bruv,
February.
down
bro.
his side, bruv. The guys, I'm injured, injury, and man drops, bruv.
And then the ball
What's his
plays.
first name?
Boy, Christian, bruv.
Christian.
I know, innit?
Oh, wait,
I know.
He's not serious.
It's not matching up. How about we look at the Tuesday and Wednesday fixtures? I don't know if we should do the weekend as well, because we're not going to do a pod until then. Unless we sneak in a pod like on a Thursday.
What, this week?
Next Thursday.
I don't mind. What's up to you?
But then it's the big...
What day is that?
But there's a week break.
It's FA Cup, isn't it, this weekend?
Yeah, so it's 31st.
They think I'm so dead. Like,
In there are a couple of teams that have sneaked out that can play a local game.
Yeah.
Oh, sir.
Alright, let's kick off. We'll kick off anyway. Bournemouth at home to Palace. Quick round.
Bournemouth, lad.
Bournemouth, Oscar?
Bournemouth.
I'm saying Bournemouth. I'm saying Palace, sorry. Adrian?
Bournemouth.
Remy?
Yeah, Bournemouth.
Alright, Arsenal at home to Watford.
Arsenal.
Watford.
Really?
Yeah.
They haven't
Really?
beaten Arsenal since the Premier League changed its name.
Really?
So what? Which name though?
To Premier
To the
League.
Premier League.
Oh, yeah, it could have been a Barclays thing. You know?
No.
But
Even when it was the Premiership, I don't think they beat us.
in all seriousness, Arsenal victory.
I'm going Arsenal.
Yeah.
Comfy. Arsenal.
Adrian?
Full house.
Arsenal.
Full house. Alright, cool. Burnley at home to Leicester.
Ooh. Ooh.
What's all about this?
Leicester.
Leicester, man.
What? Away at Burnley?
Yes.
Nah, Leicester
Flipping
win.
hell.
Leicester wins.
Oh God, you guys are out of your minds.
You
Burnley,
always say this.
Yeah,
you're
and
wrong
then
a lot of the
you're
time.
wrong.
Burnley home
He's always
convincing.
like, what?
You're out your
This team
mind.
win and
How
they
can
win.
Sunderland
are gonna win?
How?
Where is Sunderland's points coming from?
Where?
Then he won 2.5.
Hang on a minute. Who's bottom of the league?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, but the
Shut your mouth.
prediction is in for
Shut your
table.
mouth.
The prediction is who's going to win the game.
Shut your mouth. I'm going with a Burnley home win. Adrian.
1-1.
1-1. Remy.
You know what? Yeah, draw.
Blood, nobody thinks Burnley's going to beat Leicester at home.
Don't you?
No, but you know it's because Leicester need to wake up. So
Oh, swear. Since when? They've been needing to wake up for a long time.
They've been sleeping since August.
yeah, they need to win. They do need to win. So I think they're gonna try. They'll try even harder this time.
All right, Borough at home to West Brom.
West Brom.
What's wrong?
West Brom.
Rondon.
West
Do you know
Brom.
Middlesbrough don't score goals, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
18 goals this whole season.
They signed 2 new strikers though.
18 goals.
so bad.
That is repug. That's less than the games they played.
How many is Alexis on?
He's on 14.
Oh, blimey.
Actually, Alexis might be on 15 now.
Yeah, he's on 15.
He's on 15.
So too Costa.
He's on 15, yeah.
But Borough was big
Yeah.
difference to
Yeah.
what I
They
thought.
don't got Steve.
Yeah, I'm going with West Brom away win. Sunderland at home to Spurs. Come on, Moise. Come on, Moise.
Don't clean
I
sheet.
think this will be full house.
Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham.
Professional Spurs win.
Yeah, Tottenham.
If they don't, bro, they're not winning the title, bro.
Draw.
That will.
That will just.
If they drop points at Sunderland,
That will just
that
confirmation.
choke.
It's all over.
Them chokers, bruv. Swansea at home to Southampton.
Ooh, tough game.
Going away, yeah.
You know, Swansea,
Draw.
they'll go off on that momentum.
Okay.
I say draw.
Southampton will bring them right back down to earth.
Draw.
I think Swansea, personally, because Southampton got the League Cup semi-final and they're going to be playing Arsenal in the FA Cups, whatever round it is. Yeah, they'll be knackered. Liverpool at home to Chelsea.
The big one.
The big one.
Big one.
Chelsea.
BT spot.
I'm saying Liverpool.
Yeah.
Watch it. Comfortable home win.
It's must win.
Comfortable home win.
Liverpool. I
Comfortable
won't say
home win.
comfortable. It's going to be tough, but I'm going for 2-1 Liverpool. Yeah.
What are you saying, Adrian?
Liverpool.
Jeez.
Do you know what? Yeah. I
Chelsea.
think if a team can turn us over, it's going to be Liverpool at Anfield. I'm not going to lie to you. But I don't think they will.
Chelsea haven't beaten Liverpool in the last 4 games.
We shall see. Wednesday fixtures: West Ham at home to Man City.
Why is that a late kickoff, man?
Hi-yo, you got a long night, boy. Listen, I got a long night on a Tuesday, bro. It's all good. It's all good. It's all part of the game.
It's long, bro.
It's all part of the
Man
process.
City, bro. Man City's gonna win, bro.
Let's go. City. I'm going with City.
They only gave them
draw,
5.
you know.
You think
Nah,
draw?
man, they only gave them 5 at that stage.
Yeah,
Listen,
for that reason alone.
I'm putting 6 on this one. I think Man City 3-0 something.
Man
Like
City,
I thought West Ham will make it tough.
that. You think West Ham will win?
No, draw. But I think
Draw?
they'll make it tough.
Oh, bloody hell.
Tough.
Man United at home to Hull.
Listen, that's the Repub Crucible, bro. London Stadium, bro.
The Repug Crucible. Man United against Hull.
Man United.
United.
How many goals will United score?
I'm going with a
It's just
draw.
going to be 2.
I'm going with a draw. I'm going with a draw. Because I think United will bang the door 1-0 and then they'll concede a last one. I just hope. That's just my heart talking. Stoke at home to Everton.
Good game.
Everton.
Slido Berahino!
Nah, Everton
Draw.
away win.
It's Stoke at home.
So?
Draw.
Everton away.
So?
There is no difference.
Stoke's home is not a fortress anymore.
I like
Oh no, but Everton away though.
Yeah, what? They won away in their last game.
Yeah, last minute offside goal against Palace.
So?
And
That's
if you get another one.
seventh. Yeah, exactly. You can do it again.
We'll see it. We'll come back on this podcast when Stoke have beaten Everton.
Alright.
Yeah, that big,
Adrian, Stoke, Everton?
Everton.
Everton away win.
Guys, Berahino's first man.
Alright, we'll do the weekends as well. Saturday fixture.
Really?
We might as well.
That's long Pete.
We might as well because we're not going to be here for the pod. We're not going to predict Arsenal Chelsea. Really?
Wait, what weekend are these
Yeah, it's all in the
fixtures?
same week.
It's in the same week.
By the way, this is
No,
next
but
week.
that game's on the 31st and the
Yeah,
1st.
the games that we just done on the 31st of Jan, and then the weekend is the 4th of February.
I'm
Ah.
confused.
It's the so okay.
next week, bro.
This week is FA Cup weekend, right?
Yeah,
we didn't do the
Yeah.
predictions for that. So what we did is we did the following Tuesday. So a week tomorrow, there's Premier League games Tuesday and Wednesday.
I see what you're saying.
After that, it's the Saturday as well. There's games Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Comprende? Chelsea Arsenal 12:30 kickoff. Arsenal
Again.
3 points. The bridge. Get in.
Arsenal.
Get in.
At Stamford Bridge.
Get in.
Arsenal.
Get in. We're coming. We're coming.
Chelsea
We're
win.
coming, bro. Sanchez
Chelsea
and
win.
Ozil, bro. Blah.
Chelsea win.
Come there, marinate on your pitch, bro. You better not have a rough pitch, bro. I swear down. Yeah.
Arsenal win.
With Aaron Ramsey in the middle. Stop it, bro.
Oh, don't diss Ramsey,
Stop
please.
it. Stop
Don't
it.
diss Ramsey.
Stop it.
Don't worry, we've
Chelsea
got
win.
Ozil and Sanchez.
Ozil and Sanchez, bro. Come to
Those
burn.
are your only players.
He's scared of Sanchez and he knows it. Sanchez is hot fire.
You're scared of our front three.
No, we're not. Mustafi
yeah,
and
come on.
Koscielny, we're
Yeah,
not.
come on.
We've got a good defense this year.
No, you
we're
do.
not. We're not scared of no one. We're scared of no one this season.
Them man are Porto, you know.
No, I hear that. I hear that.
Okay, we
I hear
can't
that.
the Emirates, bro.
On the real though, who do you think Arsenal's scared of this season?
Oh, stop it.
Well,
United.
for starters, the teams that you've lost to.
You've lost. Like,
Yeah, because doesn't mean you're scared because you lost. But as in, more time you dread going to Old Trafford. You dread going
Big
to.
man, you're gonna come to Stamford Bridge with a Wobie, and you're gonna expect to win the game, and it's just
Don't make
like,
jokes. You're coming to the game with Alonso. Don't make jokes
Yeah.
about Iwobi.
yeah. Did you see Alonso this week?
No, he looks good still.
Yeah, what?
A lot was coming out.
And
like
did you see
left-hand
Alonso
side.
against Leicester?
Do your prediction, bro, innit?
Bro, Chelsea win. I said it.
What you
I said
said?
it.
2-2.
2-2. Remy.
Arsenal win.
Down now.
Done no.
At Stamford
Blah,
Bridge,
talk that
Remy,
talk,
use your
Remy.
head.
Blah.
Use your brain.
Wait, question. Where are you man watching this game though?
You had Don's brain.
It's a Saturday, bro.
Jeez.
I'm at Drake, bro.
Where's the drama Drake?
There's a Drake concert.
That's kicking off then, yeah?
Mad.
Right, kicks off on... Oh, yes, in January, innit?
Right, he's
Kicks off
got
in
bare
January.
shows in London, but
Hey,
anyway.
did he cancel some things?
I don't like to
I don't really think that's for top 4 podcast. I don't know.
Oh, it might have been in Amsterdam.
I
Nah, he
Right.
did cancel a few still, but
I ain't gonna
anyway.
lie.
My bad,
I
my
got
bad.
tickets, bro, so I need to find out what date that is.
No, not cancel, but like reschedule.
Nah, he
I think.
rescheduled, but it's not our day. It's not our day.
Damn right. Palace at home to Sunderland.
Palace.
Sunderland.
6 points, huh?
Sunderland.
6 points. Sunderland. Yeah.
Can I be bold to say whoever loses this game is going down?
Is that a bold statement?
Why is it? They can both go down.
Yeah, potentially. But
So if they draw, do they both go down?
no, but whoever loses goes down.
All right. So what are you saying?
I don't know who loses. But whoever does is going down.
Everton at Bournemouth. Against Bournemouth, sorry.
Everton at home.
Against Bournemouth.
Everton.
Yeah, Everton.
Yeah,
Everton.
Everton.
Everton, Bournemouth are a bit.
Home. Full house on that one. Home to Liverpool.
Oh,
It's got home written all over it.
City.
It's got home written all over it. I'm sorry.
I'm going bold.
Listen, we can all go full house on Hull.
I'm going bold.
Calm it down.
I'm saying
Listen,
Hull.
hold on. Remy, what are you saying?
I'm saying Hull.
David, what are you saying?
I'm saying
I'm saying Hull. Oscar, what are you
Wait,
saying?
some of you man have predicted Chelsea to lose to Liverpool and then go and lose to Hull.
Yeah, because Liverpool.
Liverpool beat Hull.
No,
Stop
Oscar,
it.
that is a very Liverpool thing to do.
Bro, them lot took Arsenal to the cleaners and then lost at Burnley.
The next week.
The
Very next game. No, that's the most Liverpool thing.
They gave Hull 6 at Anfield and then lost at Bournemouth. Nah, man. Nah. All things are...
Right.
You know, always one thing I'll say. There's all things are possible at Liverpool. That's the funniest thing about it.
Except for actually winning the league. That doesn't seem to be possible.
Okay, I think Hull.
Too
I
soon.
think Hull will get turned over by Liverpool.
Away, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. What about you?
Like a 2-0.
2-0 Liverpool?
2-1 maybe. But
2-1 Liverpool. Yeah, tight, yeah?
It will be terrible.
Southampton at home to West Ham.
Southampton.
West Ham win.
Southampton.
The Saints.
Saints.
Go and march
Win the
in.
Saints.
That's the only song.
Win the Saints.
Watford at home to Burnley.
Pete, have you had Southampton's new song?
What?
You're not gonna like it.
What is it now?
We've got Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk.
Everyone's star.
Everyone has that chant now.
Yeah, no one.
Everyone.
Listen, I'm glad we got Alexis Sanchez baby, alright?
Sanchez, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Baby. Next up.
Oh! Let's see. Where are we? Watford at home to...
You said
Oh,
for Burnley.
Watford, Burnley, yes.
Watford.
Burnley. Burnley away
His
wins.
away
No,
record
draw.
is shocking,
Guys,
bro.
deep this, yeah? Watford are going to be that team that slides. They are in
Slides,
shocking form.
yeah.
They are in shocking,
I said they haven't won
shocking
since like
form.
November,
Bro,
December.
I don't remember their win.
Yeah, I can't
I thought it
remember.
was like Man United.
No, it can't be that far.
Like, it was... I
United
don't...
was like September, I swear.
Cuz,
Yeah,
I
the
don't...
last one was against Everton.
What? Oh, okay, I remember that. The early kickoff. Yeah, I remember that game.
Oh, when Lukaku scored twice, I
Back
think.
in mid-December.
Mid-December, yeah?
Lukaku scored twice, I think.
Yeah, Lukaku did score twice.
Excellent.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Watford, Burnley. I'm getting Burnley away win. Anyone else? Burnley needs to turn their away results over, so I think they'll do
No,
it.
I say Watford. I can't see the away.
Watford
I
are
can't see the away
shocking.
Burnley win.
Watford are shocking.
But Burnley are shocking out away from home as well.
Anyway, West Brom at home to Stoke.
Snooze first.
Them ones.
West Brom.
Sido.
Sido.
That's all I'm saying.
Put his header on that one, man.
saying,
Put his header on that
That came
one.
on TV.
Stoke. No.
It better not be.
It's not.
No, it's not. Yeah.
They might move it, bro.
I first saw the
Mind you, Josh from Moora Pug, Tottenham at home to Borough on TV. For what?
Huh?
What? Why is it on TV?
Why is it on?
Tottenham are a big team.
Shut up. Borough. Shut up. Yeah, I'm getting Spurs home. Oh, actually, this could be a Spurs, isn't it? This could be a Spursy. Do you think? Like, not a loss, but like a drop points. But then, yeah,
But
but
don't score.
Borough don't have goals. Yeah, that's true. That's
No,
true.
but they got someone prolific now.
Who did they
Mr.
sign?
Rudy Gestede.
Oh, yeah, they signed Gestede, didn't
And
they?
they signed your boy as well.
Ooh, good study.
Mr. Bamford.
Bamford and good stay. No.
Yeah, for that, I'm going with a draw at the line.
You know, teams make signings for the championship.
Yeah.
You did.
It was like 6 million, right? Potentially rising to 10. I didn't understand that.
I love Bamford, but
How Chelsea made money from this guy?
You couldn't kick a ball at Burnley or Palace. What are you spending 6 million on them?
Realistically, that's a great point. Well, he did score for them when he played for them in the championship, but
Yeah, he was good for them at the
And
Championship.
Crystal Palace is...
Guys,
Spurs,
Spurs,
Curran,
Spurs, Borough. Come on,
Spurs.
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 All right, Spursies. Man City at home to Swans.
City.
Manchester City.
Man City. Man City, full house.
City,
Wow, guys, triple captain Aguero might have to be in place. That just might have to be in place.
Man, I this man already, you know.
Too quick.
Who? On who?
That Middlesbrough game, Man City, Middlesbrough. Aguero got 1 goal. He should have got 2.
Oh my god, was that the draw?
That was a draw.
He
I was
threw.
so angry. I was so angry.
Borough's defense ain't that bad. It's
I still
okay.
haven't used my triple captain.
But I haven't used any of my boosts.
I've seen a couple times where I should have. It's so annoying.
Yeah, Kane. You know, I was going to use it on Kane against
Was it West Brom?
Yeah, I was going to use it on Kane against West Brom.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, Leicester at home to Man United. United. It's a comfy United win.
I can see that draw. I can just see that draw.
It's a comfy United win. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's not comfy, but
It's comfy.
Leicester
Leicester are shocking. They're a relegating side.
Hey mate, when Damari Gray cuts inside, you never know what's going to
Oh,
happen.
whatever.
You never know.
What's his name? I've heard bed. Is it Demarai, Dimitri?
Yeah, I've heard Damari Gray.
What is it?
I don't know. Gray, innit?
I always called him Demarai, but I don't
All right,
know.
cool. I think that's it now. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. How many hours has this podcast gone on for? It's gone on for 2 hours. Woo! And it's 10 p.m. Bloody Laura. Anyway, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Like, share, subscribe. Facebook.
Big up Huddersfield Town.
Big
Big
up-
up promoted.
Yeah, well, it's a Brighton thing. But yeah, Huddersfield Town. Done now. We might have to go make a trip over there. So get us some tickets from me, alright?
Yay.
Are they still in the FA Cup?
Yeah. They got Rochdale.
Where? Oh, that's nice.
It's easy.
That's alright. So they could get, a 5th round, home to Arsenal? Nice.
There we go.
I'll be there. I'll see you. Tune in to next week.